super lawyer year after year. So for car and big truck wrecks, medical malpractice, wrongful death, bankruptcy, and Social Security claims, his law firm produces results. The Brad Hendricks Law Firm. Southern roots, serious results.
It's Justin Anchory with Laura Beth from Kaufman by Design West, getting you ready for spring. And Laura Beth, let's start with some of the outside options that Kaufman by Design West provides for folks who are trying to spruce up their homes this time of the year.
We carry a large selection of in-stock steel products, which include leaf blowers, weed eaters, and lawnmowers.
As far as sprucing up the house for spring cleaning, you have a lot of other options there as well.
We have storage totes, power washers, flower bed tools, planters, fertilizers, all your lawn care needs.
It's Kaufman by Design West, out west past Taylor Loop, 14900 Cantrell Road, Monday through Saturday, online at kaufmanlumber.com.
At Target, finding something for every kind of mom and every side of mom just got easier. Does she love fashion? Take 20% off select women's clothing and accessories and find a dress she'll love to wear. Is she into the outdoors? Freshen up her favorite spot with up to 40% off planters, pillows, and poofs. Or keep it classic. Fresh tulips for just $12 and a Dossier fragrance trio for $32. Whatever mom is into, we've got it. Celebrate mom her way. Only at Target. Restrictions apply.
Hallmark Cards presents Mother's Day at Walgreens. Celebrate every mother figure in your life with a Hallmark card at Walgreens. Show how much she means to you and how deeply she's loved. A Hallmark card is the perfect way to say thank you for all she does. Don't forget, Mother's Day is Sunday, May 10th. Visit Walgreens today to find the perfect Hallmark Mother's Day card and make her feel truly special. Mother's Day means Hallmark cards at Walgreens.
Hawks Homes, Arkansas's #1 dealer. They have more inventory than anyone in Arkansas. Hawks Homes is celebrating its 40th anniversary this month. In honor of that, Hawks is selling a home at $39,995. Hawks has other specials going on, other models as well. Be sure to take advantage of this great deal. Only lasts the month of May. We also offer custom-built manufactured and modular homes. 1 to 5 bedroom homes that can be built to accommodate your needs. Check us out at Conway and Bryant with over 65 models to choose from, or go online at hawkshomes.net.
Willie D's Dueling Pianos has not moved yet. They're still rocking right here in the Little Rock River Market. Dueling Pianos upstairs, DJs downstairs with food and drinks every week. Reserve and learn more at WillieD'sPianoBar.com.
Come and get your Willie on. Hey, Mom, now that I have an after-school job, I think I want to buy a drum kit.
Okay, Rockstar. Let's look at your account.
When kids start making money, Chase has easy-to-use tools and expert bankers to help them learn how to manage it.
And next month, I'll buy the bass drum and the cymbals. Oh, and maybe some noise-canceling headphones for you.
Aw, you've thought of everything.
Help kids save, budget, and build financial independence, all with Chase. That's good for kids and good for parents. Visit your local Chase branch and get started.
Account subject to approval. J.P. Morgan Chase Bank, N.A. member FDIC.
You bought an RV, and you got an automatic discount from Progressive by bundling it with your home or auto insurance. That's great, but a serious word of warning every RVer should heed. You don't need to talk about things like dry weight or dump stations. And you don't need one of those expensive water filter straws either, because the most extreme thing most RVers encounter is a campsite without hookups. So just enjoy yourself and Progressive's automatic discount when you bundle your RV, boat, or motorcycle with your home or auto insurance. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Not available in all states or situations.
Is your yard something you'd like to improve and make better? At Acadie's Touch Landscaping, they bring precision and craftsmanship to every project, from drain work that protects your property to retaining walls, decks, and fencing built to last. They also install synthetic turf and custom flower beds for low maintenance, year-round beauty. One team done right the first time. Call 501-794-2770. That's 501-794-2770.
You're in the zone. Arkansas's longest-running midday sports talk show. Coming to you live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studio. Oaklawn, Arkansas's only casino resort.
10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, 100% reason to remember the name.
Now, here's your host, Justin Acri, on the Buzz Radio Network.
The pitch to Turner is hit in the air to right center field. It's hit deep. Back back is Mosley. Kristen Turner is the hero. And the Hogs have won it on Turner's second home run of the year. Oh, my goodness. This one belongs to the Razorbacks. Pinch. It's Kristen Turner with a huge moment. They'll mob him at the plate. The Hogs take 2 out of 3. And they will not hold the Hogs from the third base dugout. Now they're going to celebrate right in front of Ole Miss. Enjoy that scene, Rebels. Oh, my goodness. Arkansas wins 5-4.
There is no better way to start a Monday than hearing the call of Phil Elson.
It's your boy.
After the Razorbacks, they get a win over Ole Miss, the 6th series in a row that they've beat Ole Miss. And, you talk about rivalries in college sports, and whether it be football, basketball, I don't know if there is a bigger rivalry just from a baseball standpoint than Arkansas and Ole Miss. Just because of the history of I talked to Phil about this over the weekend, actually on Sunday, and it's no matter how good or bad Arkansas or Ole Miss is, there is a bit of hatred there between those two teams. I know Phil,
healthy hatred, yes.
Phil does not like whenever they play play Ole Miss,
yeah.
Just because the antics, in football they had the basketball goal that they'd score a touchdown, they'd go dunk on the sidelines.
Yeah, oh yeah. I remember
in baseball, they go and they do the shark head thing in the dugout. Phil just said, you know what? It is annoying to watch them play, and I don't know. It was fun hearing that call. We were sitting outside and listening to Phil and Bubba, and hearing that call, you could kind of feel the hatred.
Yeah,
So,
well, there's definitely a level of that. Good morning, everyone, I guess we should say. Chris Kane, RJ Hawk. For those looking for Justin Acre, you have to look south. Far south.
Is he in the Bahamas?
No, not that far.
He's in Mexico.
Okay.
He is sipping cervezas and enjoying some time away from the buzz. So if you've been aching for an acre-free zone, you've got one at least for a week.
and then
he comes back.
The last time you and I did this was like this show was almost 10 years ago.
Yeah, probably so.
And we remember that we renamed the show, because at the time it was Justin and Pat, and they both left, and we totally redid all the liners and called it New School.
That's right, yes.
And
we were podcasting before podcasting is a thing,
before
actually.
that was a thing,
back in like 2015. Todd Pierce, thank you for being here as always, buddy. Appreciate you.
May the 4th be with you, gentlemen.
Oh, yes. I know. I watched Star Wars yesterday with my son. Great. It's a classic.
New Hope. Did you hear the debate on the morning show between the Star Wars, Star Trek?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I mean, they went right down the nerd hole there.
It's not really your thing, is it?
No. See, not a way to start the show.
It's not really your thing.
We will.
I know you pretty well.
No. I like it.
Yeah,
I do, but I can't quote. I can't quote movies. Like I can't quote any.
You spent 15 years on the morning show, still can't quote a movie?
I still cannot quote movies.
It's one of the most misquoted lines of all time.
Yeah, that's
Star
what
Wars.
I learned this morning.
Yeah.
So the whole Luke, I am your father thing.
Yeah.
Apparently he doesn't say that.
No, he doesn't. Not exactly.
He says, no, I'm not.
I am your father.
Yeah. That's what Roger said to me whenever I first came to the bus.
And still to this day.
Yeah.
Yes. And he kind of is. Those guys kind of raised you in a way.
They did.
15 years.
He can't remember a movie line, yet I can recite Colonel Jessup's soliloquy from A Few Good Men from memory.
Can you really?
I can.
I'm almost tempted to.
Maybe a
little entertainment. Yeah,
entertainment hour. We'll do that.
I'll let you rehearse it one time internally because now
practice.
I actually want to see if we could test this out. If you miss one word,
here's the thing: I won't know if you're right or wrong.
No, I'm going to look it up and we'll follow along.
Is that bad? Like
one word?
No. Like so,
you got to know one word.
My wife, she can quote some movie quotes. I literally, I'm not good with movie titles or movie lyrics or quotes.
You can't even get the word out. Yes,
no,
I'm aware.
I'm not good at any of that.
Well, that's okay. I don't think that.
But it makes you
it's
feel
essential
like
to being successful.
Well, no, because I couldn't do it whenever I wasn't. Like whenever
I can't believe on a show you are on a show with Tommy Smith, Roger Scott,
yeah, we
David
go music.
Basil. Yeah, music.
I can do music lyrics, right? Not good with the title.
15 years. Was it 15 years on the show?
16.
16.
Yeah.
Beat the Bass. So you had to learn a lot.
I could do music, lyrics, and title. I couldn't do the. I just couldn't do movies.
Yeah, well, that's okay though. You could do some sayings. I mean, they played it right before the end of the break. The Slammer-Rammer-Roo.
Yeah.
The Travs, and that's why when you hear your boy Phil now,
Mhm.
I mean, how many hours do you think you spent with Phil in the booth over the years at the Travs ballpark?
Well, not only Travs, but then Henderson State.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
We
Yes.
spent 8 years doing football together, and then we did another 5 doing Traveler games together. And so, yeah.
You speaking of coming a long way, like last time we did this show was probably 10 years ago. Now
Mhm.
Phil, voice of the Razorbacks,
Yeah.
premier job in the SEC. So I love hearing that call of Turner's home run walk-off over the weekend.
And think about this: the way that series with Ole Miss went. You had the Friday game; they win convincingly 12-2 in 7 innings. Bounce back on Saturday and just imploded.
Yep.
It was not a good game at all. 11-4 was the final score, and so then you've got a nail biter on Sunday that's just back and forth, and then Turner with the walk-off. Let's hear the first part of that clip again, because you can hear it in Phil's voice. Like, he got into it. He knew it the minute it was hit. Go for it.
Pitch to Turner is hit in the air to right center field. It's hit deep. Back is Mosley. Kristen Turner is the hero. And the Hogs have won it on Turner's second home run of the year.
Yeah.
A little oomph in that. What time is Bubba joining us today?
He'll be after the Red White Report, roughly about 11:15.
Okay, fantastic.
My wife never listens to the radio, by the way. She's listening today, and she says, no. She goes, you still mess up song lyrics as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's good.
that's good.
You know, does anyone keep us more honest in our misstatements or hypocrisies than our kids and our wives?
Yeah.
I mean, kids especially. I've noticed that these days more than ever. My kids are 8 and 6 now. I have noticed more and more that they show hypocrisies more nowadays, and I know they will continue, especially as they're teenagers, where they're like, well, you do this. I'm like, gosh, you're right.
Yeah.
And every time I'm like, don't do this or you should do this, they're like, well, you do.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sure Addie does as well.
Oh, Addison is.
What, she's 7, 8 years old?
She's 8 going on 16.
Exactly. Yes. I think girls do it more. My daughter does it. She's
now
only 6.
Austin is 4, right? And that dude is I call him Wreck-It Ralph, right? Because
he's a big kid.
He just rolls through and just beats the hell out of everything.
Yeah.
But he's quick, man. He didn't get it after me. That's for sure. Didn't get after me.
I didn't say it.
I did.
Yeah, I know. I will echo it for sure. So Hogs get the win. Softball also gets a series win over the Longhorns. That was a big moment for them over the weekend. First time winning at Texas. And it was one of those situations where they already had the series win after Thursday and Friday. And then on Saturday, they ended up losing the game. But, I mean, overall, beating Texas on the road, big deal for them. And I think a huge step forward as they get closer to tournament play. Big for Courtney Deifel.
Yeah, which starts for them on Wednesday. The tournament itself starts tomorrow.
Yeah, and that's over in Lexington, Kentucky. And I'll tell you this, you want to SEC softball, think about it, is really, really good.
It's almost a league of its own.
When you bring in Texas and Oklahoma into the it was already pretty good with Alabama and Auburn.
And there's some good national teams, too. I don't want to disparage other national teams, especially on the West Coast. But
and when you've got the team with the number 1 RPI and they're the 7 seed in the conference tournament,
it's absurd.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. I mean, you're looking at this is the top, or this is really the top 10 of the SEC softball tournament. You've got Oklahoma, Alabama, Florida, Texas, Tennessee, Texas A&M, then Arkansas. I mean, Oklahoma's 20-4 in the year. Arkansas did beat them this year, though.
Yeah, they won one game.
They won one game,
and then Oklahoma woke up.
Should have won
final game.
2 games.
Yeah,
but yeah, but it is. I mean, super top loaded. If you look at the SEC softball schedule, really all the way up until about the 9 seed with Georgia, who's 12-12 on the year. This is going to be a really fun SEC softball tournament to watch. I know a lot of times you go, it's a conference tournament, doesn't really mean a whole lot. But when you've got this many good teams, and I'm excited. I know that probably the vast majority of our listeners probably don't keep up with the ins and outs of softball, but, man, I'm all in. I am all in.
Well, especially as we get to tournament time. I think it's like I didn't watch any NBA regular season. There's a lot of games. I don't have the time.
I still haven't watched any
I don't have the
postseason.
bandwidth. Watch some postseason, watch some playoff games over the week, only because it was incredible to watch not one but 2 3-1 comebacks when you have the Sixers coming back to beat the Celtics. It's always a good day when Boston loses. And then it's another one where you have Detroit, the 1 seed, who was down to the 8 seed Orlando 3-1. They come back and win as well. So that was pretty cool seeing that over the weekend in terms of I think Christian mentioned on the morning show there have only been like 18 3-1 comebacks in NBA history.
Really?
And 2 of them happened in just this first pass round. Yeah, which is pretty
So
impressive.
you're all in on the NBA?
No, I'm not.
Postseason.
I'm just watching more now than I would in the regular season on important games. I'm all in on NHL postseason.
Yeah.
I think the NHL is the best postseason. I'm a hockey fan, so I'm biased on that, but I believe the intensity
of professional sports or overall.
just between the NBA. I mean, I think the NFL does a phenomenal job in their postseason. Obviously, I'm not trying to say the NFL is almost coreless.
Yeah,
it's almost it is a completely separate type of fandom, and playoff games this past year were really good for the NFL too. So you have high quality action, but the NHL playoffs, the intensity in these arenas is. I mean, there was a 0-0 game on Friday night between the Lightning and the Canadiens. And it was, I mean, everybody was so tight in that arena. I'm sure that there were some medical emergencies. Watches were going off saying, breathe, your heart rate's too high, because you can keep track of all that on your watch these days. But when you watch the difference in those two sports, I think the NHL, it doesn't have the same kind of overall broad fan following, but regionally, baseball has, I think, strong regional support. I think baseball and hockey both have incredibly strong playoff regional followings that nationally, even baseball doesn't have as much national following as they used to.
And I'll say this, like at the collegiate level, whenever you get out of the regional and super regional, even though a lot of people watch that stuff in baseball and softball, I don't think there's a better atmosphere and a better TV watching experience than the College World Series and the
Softball's great
softball
too.
World Series.
200%.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I know that if you're just a casual baseball or softball guy or gal, you tune into that and you can be invested, like especially in the softball World Series.
It's
right?
about the atmosphere, right?
It's all about
that would changes the element of it. And in professional, even NBA playoff games, outside of a couple of arenas, it doesn't have the same kind of intensity, unless it's a marquee matchup or it's down the stretch where it's in late in the fourth quarter.
I'm going to sound like a homer here for a second, but coming from Omaha and knowing how that city wraps its arms around the baseball College World Series, even with the move to what is now Charles Schwab Field, and sort of the more corporate look as far as the product on the air, I have not seen any other community, and this may very well be true for Oklahoma City with the Women's College World Series too. I've never been there, but the city of Omaha wraps its arms around that World Series, and when you're there for 2 days or the whole week and a half, there is not a better experience that I've experienced as a fan than going to the College World Series.
And I would agree with that. I will also say, though, Oklahoma City, the bigger softball gets, that area, man, it is taking in.
Yeah, they're locked in.
And you know what's crazy? So I actually went to go get softball World Series tickets because I want to take my daughter
Oklahoma
up there.
City, right?
Yeah, Oklahoma City.
Yeah.
I wanted to take her and I didn't care if the Razorbacks were there or not. I just wanted to go, right? Man, the minute those things go on sale, they're gone. Like, I mean, they're gone fast.
Wow.
And so then you're out spending $250, $300 a ticket just to go to the softball World Series. And same goes for Omaha and things of that nature. But that's what I'm saying, man. Like, and then you think about like the College World Series for baseball, the things that happen outside of it, the things that have just kind of, just have popped up, like the Jello shot competition at Rocco's.
Yeah.
It's things like that get the engagement, and then you turn into a social media fire because now you've got fan bases donating to people there to go buy more Jello shots.
Competition.
I mean, it was a lot of fun. Hey, this weekend, something else that was a lot of fun. Did you watch Kentucky Derby?
Yes.
I mean, what you want to talk about coming from starting at the bottom and finishing at the top? What a race.
And what a great finish to have for a field like that where it's the best of the best, and you have the viewpoints now. I mentioned this on the morning show, but the viewpoints, the aerial footage you get from some of the drones and how close they can be. I mean, it is incredible watching them navigate through all those horses like this horse did to win it all.
He's on the rail. He's got 10 lengths to make up as 6-speed and Denon Berbener 1-2 on the far turn. Mike Smith and So Happy are there to their outside. 2.5 back, and then down toward the inside comes Emerging Market as they make their way to the top of the stretch. Further Ado is getting going on the far outside with Commandment. They're both putting in their runs as they arrive into the final furlong. O'Sally is also gaining ground on the far outside.
We talked about announcers like Phil, and then, I heard the morning show guys talking about the longtime Yankees broadcaster that passed away. It takes a special person to call a horse race. Like, I've always been fascinated by the guy that calls the race because
it's an art.
You're watching what?
Yeah.
What's there? 20 horses in the field, and you're having to keep up and watch guys coming from behind, and
you're just going with what you got in your binoculars and your monitor.
There's always a good. You've never heard a bad call to the Kentucky Derby. Have you ever?
I can't think of it directly. I'm sure there's professionals out there who would say like,
maybe the horse racing.
Yeah.
I know Wayne Smith's listening right now, but I just don't. I'm not an avid horse racing fan. Like, I'm not going to.
Would you ever call a race if offered, or would you be too intimidated?
I think I'd be intimidated because just mainly because of. There is a lot of work, and there's a huge respect for like the guy that does Oaklawn.
Yeah.
Right? Because you're doing 11 races, 10 races, whatever it might be, and you got to prepare for each race and get ready for it. And, man, I don't know. I might give it a shot.
Would you?
I don't know. Not for like the Kentucky Derby.
No. I mean,
like,
just a random race on a Thursday or Friday, not even a weekend race.
If it was like the noon race on Thursday at Oaklawn when nobody's
you don't want to do the early one because there may be some. You want to do like the second or third.
Yeah, like the one that nobody's really paying attention to,
or the last one after a big
that might have
race or stakes race.
That might have like 5 horses in it. Like that's the one.
That 7. Yeah, something like that. Well, I got a couple of years ago. I knew Sully wanted to do it. Sully, I think he was going into the Hall of Fame at that point. And so I called Oaklawn. I called Jennifer over there. And was just like, hey, I don't know if this is an option, but I think it'd be a really cool thing. He can do a story on it. And Sully did it. And he told me, Sully's done a lot of play-by-play over the years, and he's one of the best. And he said it is absolutely not only intimidating, especially when you first get started because you're getting all this action out of the gate and trying to figure out who is where and looking down at your sheet. He said even when you start to get a feel for it, it feels like the race can kind of get too fast at times. So anyway, for someone as established as that, when I heard that, I was like, yeah, no, to me, it's almost like a shortened version of hockey. And I go back to that only because hockey's constant movement and there's changes on the ice all the time.
Yeah.
And if you don't have help, you're sitting there going, who's out? Who's doing this? And you almost have to have spotters. With horse racing, you are the one. It is all
There's
you.
no spotter.
There's no real help. Maybe on the Kentucky Derby they might have a little assistance on the side that you don't get to see, but outside of that, it is all you all the time, and you've got to get it right.
Because if you miss like just a brief second of somebody coming up off the left side, you've missed a lot in the race.
Yeah,
and
big action point.
I was thinking about this. I was listening to that call, and we do the high school state championships, and I'm not trying to compare this to the Kentucky Derby, but we'll do 12 teams in a weekend in 3 days.
It's a lot to learn,
and trying to remember, you go from one game to the next, and who's subbing in, who's subbing out. That is a special thing to do is to call those races. I don't know, man, but as far as the race itself, talking about Cherie DeVoe, the first female trainer,
yeah, that's huge.
Here was her comments after the race.
A lot has been made about a female trainer winning the Kentucky Derby, and I'm honored that I get to be that person. And I hope this just paves the way for any other little girl with big dreams or woman with big dreams. I always thought that the sky was the limit. Now, really, it truly is the limit.
If you see your horse, so you've been training this horse for a while, and you're trying to become the first, and the story on this horse was it's used to running in like running from behind, right? Everybody had talked about how it's used to like lagging back and then making this big charge.
But not a favorite. 23-1 officially is what it went off. Yeah.
But you're sitting there and you're in Kentucky and you're watching this race and your horse is sitting 15th, 12th, 11th, 10th, and you're like, oh my gosh, we got a shot.
It's got to be one of the biggest rushes in all of sports.
100%.
Because of the financial investments made in these thoroughbreds are so, they're almost unfathomable to just an average, if you're just thinking, oh yeah, I'm sure horse racing is expensive. It's like once you get on that level, there's certain levels that they get to, which are just, you're spending wait, how much has been invested in this horse? And when you see your horse start to make that charge from 15 to 14 to 13, all the way up, and then weaving to the outside, and you're going, how in the heck are they going to get back from the outside in to make a case for the win and a photo finish? And they do that. I can't imagine the feeling other than the fact that you just got to be, it's pure euphoria.
But just think about, like, you as the person that went to place the wager on the horse, how excited you get.
That must be a blast.
But no, multiply that by like 30.
Oh,
if you're because, man, I've talked to Frank Fletcher about this quite a bit because,
a man who has invested a lot in horse racing.
And, it's like what you see in the big leagues where, you got to get your own quiet time, get away, go do, and that's what some of these folks do, man. They kind of zen out before a race, or if they took a bad loss, they want to be by themselves.
I'm telling you, the amount of effort that horse, the amount of effort it took to get to that horse to that level is just, it's incredible. Hey, and speaking of that, our friends at Oaklawn had a great season.
Yeah.
Record crowd for the Derby. Congrats to Wayne, who you mentioned a moment ago, and everyone over there at Oaklawn for an outstanding racing season again. So much in terms of events that happened over there as well. I mean, we had the Sports Hall of Fame.
And it's not over, by the way.
No, of course not. But I mean,
horse racing's over, but the
concerts, the events, obviously the casino. But I'll tell you, if you have not stayed, off season I think is a little bit better pricing. If you can stay in the resort, in the hotel, and stay on the trackside and waking up, that's probably the best view of any hotel you'll find anywhere in the country.
And they've got they've partnered with one of the best mobile wagering apps in the country as well, in FanDuel. So, hey, Oaklawn's got it going on. They've had it going on. So,
congrats to Wayne and his entire team for an outstanding season again.
Hey, when we come back, Arkansas lost out on the number 1 center in the country. Did you see this? Yeah. But he's going to reclassify. The word reclassify is being used more and more. And
will continue.
And it's going to. But is it because of NIL?
No rules.
Is it NIL?
No rules.
Is that why we
course.
Yeah. Well, we'll talk more about that coming up next. It's The Zone.
Going through the records, pouring through the sand, surrounded by the remnants, what we couldn't hear.
10 Fitness brings you Top 10 Tuesdays with The Zone. Each week, Justin will dive into a different Top 10 list and take your calls. Turn back the clock on gym prices.
This is Sports Center.
6 of the 7 home runs Lazaro Montas has hit for the Arkansas Travelers have come in their series against Wichita, which ended Sunday with an 8-4 win. Montas got the Travs on the board in the first inning with a 2-run home run to right field. Charlie Pagliarini hit a 2-run home run of his own for the Travs. JT Arruda added a solo shot. Peyton Alford got the win in relief for Arkansas, allowing 1 hit in an inning and 2/3 with 4 strikeouts. The Travs are off today. They'll start a series against the Tulsa Drillers at Dickey-Stevens Park tomorrow night. Checking the Major League scoreboard, the Chicago Cubs extended their home winning streak to 11 games. It's their longest such streak since 2008 after beating Arizona 8-4. I'm Todd Pierce for the Buzz Radio Network.
Take it from Arkansas greats, Joe Klein and Pat Bradley.
The big national sports apps are now in Arkansas, taking over Oaklawn and Bentley, which are no longer local.
Making Bet Saracen the only real local app.
Still Arkansans' fan fave.
Plus, Bet Saracen is still the official sports betting app of many of the state's colleges and universities.
Bet Saracen, built by Arkansans for Arkansans.
Bet with Arkansans. Bet with Bet Saracen.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-MY-RESET.
Southern Bank presents Family Feud on 103.7 The Buzz. Tune in to Morning Mayhem Tuesday mornings for your chance to play with Justin Moore, David, and Roger. Family Feud on Morning Mayhem. Visit bankwithsouthern.com to take advantage of their great deposit rates and outstanding loan service.
Tennis fans, get ready for world-class tennis at the UAMS Health Little Rock Open. Presented by the Worsham Law Firm, May 24th through May 31st at the Rebsamen Tennis Center in Little Rock. Exciting hardcourt action on the ATP Challenger Tour. Admission is free. The tournament benefits the bone marrow transplant program at the UAMS Winthrop P. Rockefeller Cancer Institute. For more information, visit littlerockopen.com. littlerockopen.com.
Johnston's Home Center in Benton is your one-stop shop for appliances, bedding, lawn care, and sewing. That's right, Johnston's, your hometown shop for sewing and embroidery machines, supplies, fabrics, and more. For your outdoor needs, check out their steel chainsaws, leaf blowers, riding mowers, and a wide selection of lawn and garden equipment for the green thumb in your family. Johnston's Home Center, 1421 Military Road in Benton, or on the web at johnstonsHomecenter.com. If they don't have it, you probably don't need it.
Around here, reputation matters. That's why homeowners and business owners turn to the professionals at CertaPro Painters for their painting projects. From detailed residential painting to professionally managed commercial projects, our crews deliver craftsmanship that protects your investment and enhances curb appeal. Spring weather won't last forever, and neither will the open slots on the schedule. If painting is on your list this year, now's the time. Call CertaPro Painters or visit CertaPro.com and reserve your spring project today. That's Certa with a C. CertaPro Painters. That's painting happy. It's Justin Akery for FanDuel. FanDuel and Oaklawn Sports have teamed up to give you big payouts. Right now, new customers can bet $5 and get $150 in bonus bets if your first bet wins. That's right, turn $5 into $150 in bonus bets just for getting started. FanDuel making it easier to get closer to the action, from player props on your favorite stars to all of the tools you need to back them up. It's everything you need all in one app, so don't miss your shot. All you have to do is go to FanDuel.com/Arkansas. That's FanDuel.com/Arkansas to get started. FanDuel is an official partner of the NBA, so regardless of whether you're rooting for the Thunder or the Spurs or anyone else in the league, FanDuel's got you covered. You must be 21 and up and present in Arkansas. First online real money wager only. $5 first deposit required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable bonus bets, which expire 7 days after receipt. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
It's just one of those days where you don't want to wake up. Everybody sucks. You don't really know why, but you want to justify ripping someone's head off. No human contact, and if you interact, your life is on contract. Your best bet is to stay away, mother. It's just one of those days. It's all about the he said, she said rules.
Fine. Little Lip Biscuit, start out your day.
I'm down with that.
I used to wake up to this as my alarm, I think for a time period, because when I had early classes in college, this was what I set it to.
So you know that, what is it, Let the Bodies Hit the Floor?
Yeah.
That was my that was my ringtone on my phone for a while.
Ringtones were a thing.
Yeah.
They're not a thing anymore. Nobody cares about ringtones.
You know what, though? I heard one the other day. So,
like a different one that's not a...
Yes.
Who puts their phone on ring these days outside of the one person in church that always gets busted with a loud ringer?
No, we were in the legislature.
And, it went off. Who did it? Name them.
I'm not.
Name them.
I'm not. But it was a George Jones song as his ringtone.
Ooh.
And it just, we're in the middle of talking about some budget, and it's just blaring in the back. I was like, yes.
My favorite thing is when the person whose phone is clearly going off and the speaker is on all the way, looks around and like it's not them. And everyone's looking in their direction like it's clear. And then they go, oh, but I'm sorry.
Or it's in their
Didn't
purse.
realize it was me.
No, the best part is when it's in their purse.
Oh, and they can't find it?
No, then they get it and they pull it out. So it's even louder, and they're like looking at their phone, trying to make sure it's...
Hit the sidebar! Yeah, I know. Welcome back, everybody. Akery Free Zone this week. Chris Kane, RJ Hawk filling in. RJ's got special session later today, speaking of
I do, yeah.
committees. I know.
We just got out, and now we're back.
Of the fiscal, you just got out,
Yeah,
right?
we just got out of the fiscal.
Yeah,
so now we're going to... The governor's made a... Not that this is a politics show.
I was about to say, I'm not gonna get into the meat and potatoes of it, but let's just say RJ's got to go back to the Capitol at 3 o'clock to make decisions for the state, which should scare you all.
Tax cuts.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Yeah, that's what we're working on.
Okay.
The governor made a call to have a special. So
okay, all right,
that's
good deal.
Doing. So,
well, let's get to it. I know that you talked about this right before the break. This is something that caught your eye over the weekend. World of basketball recruiting.
Yeah. So
a reclassification.
Top 5 high school junior Obina Ikizi.
Yeah.
Is that did I say it right?
You know, I'm not going to question you.
And I'm not one to get names right, but committed to Louisville over the weekend. He was a favorite to go to Louisville, but Arkansas was in the mix, Kentucky, BYU, Maryland. But he's a junior, right? And he has decided, you know what, I'm going to reclassify for the 2026 class to be able to play next year. That screams I am getting paid. So
obviously.
But see, Arkansas had this happen. Remember the Fayetteville quarterback?
Yes.
He decides, you know what?
Reclassify.
I'm going to reclassify.
Much to the chagrin of head coach Casey Dick at the time, where he
went
on a little social media rant for deleting.
But what happened to letting these kids? You get high school one time.
No, stop it. Think about your kid. Think about your kid. What are you doing?
You know what?
What are you doing?
She's going to be just as good.
What are you doing?
Keep your ass in school.
Okay, easy. Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Or Arkansas. Arkansas is a great program right now under Coach Steifel. Let's say Arkansas calls. Says, hey, I've got so-and-so who wants to offer X amount of money. I know it's not crazy money like football and basketball are getting, but let's say it's near six figures, okay? Because she's that good. That you're going to say, no thanks. I'll we'll do it next year.
It'll be there her senior
You're
year.
lying to yourself.
I'm
you
not.
Are absolutely.
I am dying on this hill.
No, you cannot.
You get high school. Now, I get it if you're a senior and you leave early for a lot of times you'll play football in the fall and then you'll enroll for the second half of your senior. Fine with that, whatever. But you're leaving high school a year early to reclassify to go get paid.
There is generational financial impact here for some of these kids.
And by the way, none of the money's being sent.
Of course it's not going to be sent out. But if you're the number one center in the country, I mean it's a six-figure, maybe close to it's probably maybe seven-figure opportunity.
Okay. And I get, and I know some people are texting in right now.
I mean, for a school like Louisville, I'd venture to say it's probably going to be seven figures.
And I get what people are probably going, well, yeah, I'm going to take the money. What if they get injured? I get all that. But what I'm saying is you've got 4 years of high school. A lot of schools are not, and this is old man RJ coming out, but
yeah, clearly.
You're not even eligible for the prom yet.
Yes.
You got to go for your senior year.
Imagine how much of an advantage that will provide for this individual
and they'll get it their senior year.
There's so much that could happen. So much that could happen in a year's time. Not just from an injury standpoint, from a playing performance standpoint. I mean, we've seen that before. We've seen top juniors drop their senior year, and they're not, I mean, and this is before NIL, but what kind of NIL opportunities are available if your performance drops, where you got to maximize what the opportunity is now. If you're talking about seven figures, even six figures, I mean, we're talking massive amounts of opportunity where you can impact your family immediately by just saying, okay, I'll start college a year early if that means getting $1 million or more for my family. So I mean, you got to look at it from the standpoint of the individual. It's just a different thing for each person. And some of these folks, I mean, for a lot of folks, man, a seven-figure investment in you as a person is too good to pass up on.
So let me ask you this. So when does it stop, right? So
it stops when someone makes rules that have guardrails to prevent this happening.
Because what we've seen,
you can't put this on the kids.
Cal went and offered a freshman in Benton last year, right? To go play Arkansas. The youngest kid that Cal's ever offered to go play basketball for him, right?
That's saying a lot for him, too.
Okay.
Yeah.
What if the kid is sophomore year goes, you know what? I'm about to get seven figures. I'm going to reclassify and leave school early and just, do my thing.
What do you mean? If he's going to Arkansas, then Cal would welcome that.
As a sophomore.
Well, he can't.
I know, but I'm saying the rules keep changing. I know,
but
the rules keep changing. We bend the rules now, and then down the road we go, oh, you know what? It's going to be okay because he's a sophomore. We'll bend the rules a little bit more.
I think if it's an impact player, especially, then I think most fans, especially of the school he's going to, hey, if he's ready to go right now, let's go. Let's get him up here. And if the financial investment for the kid is worth it for him and his family, I completely understand them wanting to make that move and even bypass something like, and I'm not saying what you're saying is completely off the mark at all. I mean, yes, you only get one chance to play high school. You only get one chance to go and play with your friends, where it's still, like Roger was talking this morning, where the last pure form of sport sits over right across the street over here at Junior Deputy.
Yeah.
Let's face it. Yeah. I mean, even high school now is infiltrated to a point where it's not, I mean, there's financial gains and incentives that can be matched. This is something where you got to look at it from the standpoint of the kid. As one of the top, if not the top center in the country, if Louisville comes in and says, hey, we want to offer this much money, how can you say, nah, you know what? I appreciate that, but I want to go win a state championship with my friends. I'll bypass that $1.5 million you're offering me. You got to. I think from a principal standpoint, I see where you're coming from, but from the kid's standpoint, no, man, go get the bag while you can, because that bag's not going to be available forever.
By the way, Christian Weaver, who I endear all my thoughts whenever Christian speaks about college basketball. So apparently, Akizi, I think I said his name right again, turned 18 this month, so he's an old junior. That's according to Christian. But Cooper Flagg was another reclass, right? I don't like it. I don't like it. I think that these kids, let them play high school sports.
Did it work out for Cooper Flagg? Did it work out for Cooper Flagg?
Let him be a kid one time.
Did it work out for Cooper Flagg?
We immediately look. We've got people texting in talking about the Premier League. You know, kids at 16 years old going to play, you know, professionally and things of that nature. At what point does it stop? Okay, a 15, 16-year-old, we're going to give you $5 million to go play in college. You're okay with that because they're going to get their bag.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Let them be a kid.
Let them be a kid. This is, I mean, we're not talking, like if they were offered a couple $1,000.
They're barely driving at 16.
They're being offered the amount of money that would be tough to come by working for a company for 10 to 20 years. I mean, like, you're talking about an opportunity for them to make a serious investment in their future. And I just can't. I know you're saying it now because Addie's 8, and you're saying, "Oh no, I wouldn't stand for it. I wouldn't do it." But I'm telling you, if the call came and it was the kind of money that you go, okay, hey, it's 6 figures for softball. I mean, and that's not even a tenth of what they're getting. But that's not even a tenth of what we're talking about when it comes to football and basketball. You're getting an opportunity to do something that previous generations in your family maybe not had the opportunity, and future may not. So you have to make the call, and the old strike when the iron's hot. If you try to make that jump that senior year from junior to senior and you have a down season or get injured, then all of a sudden that opportunity goes away. You got to do it now.
I'm clearly wrong because our text line is, RJ, get back in the house. Quit being the old man. Why is it different going from college to the NFL, NBA, MLB? Shouldn't they experience their junior and senior in college? Pass up generation. See, that's different to me. In college, it's optional to go to college, right? Like high school, that is your. It used to be amateur years, but in some states they're getting paid.
It's a little loose now. Yeah,
I just think that, man, like, I don't know. I think that the high school level going to college, you got to let them live that. But my wife, here's the other thing. The other thing about this, my wife, once again, I brought her up once already, but she goes, well, first off, RJ, you didn't go to prom. That's right. She goes, if Addison gets a check, she's going to make the money. If
they offer $100,000 to Addie to go play college softball at an elite program,
$100,000 ain't enough.
Okay.
I mean, seriously, so you're going to say
by the time she gets to school, it might just be a drop in the bucket.
Well, no. Okay, so future, let's say if we're adjusting for inflation, yeah, you're right. Maybe in 10 years it's not exactly what it means now, but it does mean something now.
$250,000 just to knock on the door.
And I don't think, RJ, you're not in the minority here. I mean, Texter just wrote in, RJ's 100% right. Chris, this is the stuff that's wrong with college athletics. I don't disagree that it's not, hurting the sport and hurting. I mean, amateurism is done at this point. Let's face it, and it is a thing of the past. So you're talking about something that is on a principle level. I agree on the principle, but when it comes to this happens to you, you tell me you're not. We just said our kids point out our hypocrisies, right?
Yeah.
More than anything.
Mm-hmm.
Someone comes along and says, "No, I'm going to offer you this amount of money, and it is 6 figures or more for your kid to go play." Hey, man, I'm listening. What do you got? Plus a scholarship? So it's not even just the money. It's a scholarship to go play and get a degree, plus you're getting money to play. Let's talk. Absolutely. I mean, that is a generational opportunity you can't pass up.
I have always been for NIL, right? Since it all started. I'm all about paying the players. But there needs to be a starting point. We keep moving the goalpost and saying, okay, we're going to give them their generational wealth. We're going to move the goalposts. Reclassifying was not even a thing when NIL
It is
started.
definitely a loophole. I agree. I mean,
that's what I'm saying is that whenever NIL started, that the reclassified thing was not a thing. And as it's gone on, we want to get to these kids a little bit sooner. We want to give them that paycheck a little bit sooner. And man, I just think that you're going to find there's going to come a point that we say, okay, you know what? He's only a sophomore. Like, let's move the goalpost once again. He's the best sophomore that's ever come through that the country's ever seen.
Well,
let's go pay him $5 million to leave high school early and go to college.
But what happens is what we're trying to do here is say, well, there needs to be a set of standards, right? Something that establishes certain rules and requirements that prevents some of these loopholes from happening, or at least does their best, because loopholes will happen in anything. But that is something that universities, the NCAA, everybody is avoiding, which would be a collective bargaining agreement, which is what they have professionally, which allows them to create this set of standards. But there's the overwhelming pushback every time a CBA is brought up. So I agree, but I don't blame the kid one bit for reclassifying and getting that money now. Get the bag while you can, and until there's a set number of rules available, we could say it's what's wrong with college athletics, and I wouldn't disagree. But I can also say if you were in that position and your kid, let's say Austin, big kid. I mean, like big kid.
Yeah, he's going to be a linebacker.
He's going to be a linebacker.
Yeah.
I mean, what do linebackers make these days? For top linebackers in college, what are they going for? 1.2? 900,000?
I know.
I mean, that's considerable. And if coach comes along and says, hey, we want to offer your son $950,000 to come play for X program, you're going to go, he's going to reclassify tomorrow then. Because it's that kind of money that changes families forever. So
and here's the thing, too, and I don't know how much of this is offered at the university level or even whether this is something that these athletes have to go pursue on their own. 2 words, financial literacy.
Yeah.
When they get that bag, do they know how to,
most don't
invest it?
Chris, like,
most don't.
They don't care.
Most
Just give them the money.
They do offer. I mean, they're offering more courses. They have to. They used to. I mean, one of the most famous.
Screw taxes.
One of the most famous 30 for 30s is Broke, right? Where they talked about how I forgot the percentage, but
it's a pretty
considerable amount of professional athletes go broke at some point in their life, and so they increase financial literacy at the professional level. I think they've tried to do it on the collegiate level. Travis Swanson was talking with the football team. They invited him back. He's a financial advisor. That absolutely should be required these days for college
somebody
athletes.
Somebody from the 870 made a good point. Like, so when you reclassify, are you just saying I'm going to get a GED, or do you actually still graduate?
Well, a couple of folks have said you're still graduating. You're just, I think, bypassing.
So you're taking high school classes?
You maybe have to work with your school on the reclassification. There's probably some levers that have to be pulled.
Maybe some like homeschooling going on?
Yeah, there's got to be something that allows you to reclassify and not have to take high school courses. What are you laughing at?
I love Pinto. I've missed some of these texters, by the way. Pinto goes, why y'all trying to be gangster by calling it a bag?
That's what it is. Bagmen have been around in college athletics for how long?
Chris said
50 years. That's what bagmen. That's what they are infamous.
Nobody says bag.
That's what.
Get your money.
Oh my God.
We need to take a break.
Nobody says bag. Yes, they do.
Well, clearly Pinto's
bagmen. Right. Bagmen are infamous in college athletics.
So if your kid,
they drop it on the front porch and walk away along with a nice green tractor, just like we saw in Blue Chips.
Let's say your kid is a good football player, basketball player, right? What's the number that for them to reclassify? If coach comes and says, we're going to give you $600K to leave.
Absolutely.
So, because somebody else pointed out, it's based on what your situation is for your household.
Yes,
right?
absolutely.
And so, some people may go $600K. We'll still it out for another year. Others may go, you know what? I'm all in. Gosh. So, like for you, what's your number? Everybody's got a number that
mine's probably lower than you think.
100?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You'd let your kid skip out for $100K.
And they get a college scholarship? Absolutely.
No.
Absolutely.
They're going to take out half of it for taxes.
You could put it in a money market account. Yeah.
No.
Oh, absolutely.
No, my kid ain't living for $100K.
Don't touch that, and that's your money. No. When you're done with college, man, you got a great start.
50?
I'm thinking about it. Absolutely.
No, you're not.
Absolutely.
$50K for your kid to leave high school early?
It's a lot of money.
You are so
to go
lying.
Start college?
You are so lying.
First of all,
now.
college is a lot of fun too. I mean, you think high school is college can be a lot of fun too.
Oh my God!
Even though it does kind of turn into a job as a college athlete. Yeah, no,
you're crazy.
You can talk me into 50. Depending on the school, absolutely, you can talk me into 50. I'm telling Ben, I'm be like, hey, son, you're starting college early. Thank you very
25?
much. 25? That's.
Oh my gosh!
I told you it's a lot lower than you think.
You are ridiculous.
I know. For a state legislator to be, coming after me for money is also ironic. Yeah.
I don't make any money doing that. I make no money doing that. You know this.
I know what your paycheck says.
Not very much.
What's your campaign account say?
It doesn't say very much either. It doesn't say very much. I'm not your normal, right? Like
You're pretty low on the list of reimbursements.
Yeah.
I have seen those.
I'm always
You're really low. You're bottom 10.
I make sure I'm at the bottom.
You're
of that
bottom
list.
10 of reimbursements.
I don't do that, man.
Yeah, there's some colleagues who are up there.
I'm not like a lot of these other people. I sell houses, man. I sell houses.
How's the market these days?
I sell commercial. That's what I do.
How's the market these days?
It's It's okay. We need those rates to come back. Much like gas prices, we need the rates to come back down.
Oh, Angry Buckeye says, I thought y'all passed a bill saying NIL doesn't pay income taxes.
It only is if on the rev share.
It's
only on the rev share. If Delta Solar goes and gives some kid an NIL deal, they're paying income taxes.
Okay.
It's only on the rev share money. They don't pay.
So the NIL from a corporate entity that pays for that kid to go up there, that kind of sponsors the kid, so to speak.
Yeah,
that's not
they're getting
okay.
Yeah, they're paying income tax.
So Delta Solar would be,
but the check that the school does, they're not gonna pay income. It's like a scholarship. We don't do income tax on scholarships.
Okay.
We got
a break. We got a break.
Looking for burgers, barbecue, beer, bourbon, ball games, and brunch? Look no further than Washita Bar and Grill, 915 Central Avenue in beautiful downtown Hot Springs. Washita Bar and Grill, family and pet friendly, with indoor and outdoor seating available. Bingo Bango Brunch, served on Sundays from 11 till 3, with live music Thursday through Saturday. Take a look on Facebook to see what events they've got going on this week, and join the fun at Washita Bar and Grill, Central Avenue, downtown Hot Springs.
Oaklawn is here for when you want the ultimate escape, all in one place. Check into the luxury hotel. Escape to Astral Spa, the only Forbes 4-star rated spa in Arkansas. Indulge at award-winning restaurants like the Bugler or the Oak Room and Bar, all before having the time of your life at the 24/7 smoke-free casino, where the energy goes all night. Here, excitement and luxury meet under one roof. Oaklawn Hot Springs. Join the fun. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
When the unthinkable happens to your home or business, whether it's damage from smoke, water, fire, or mold, let Rainbow Restoration make you whole again. Their extensively trained team, state-of-the-art equipment, and 24/7 rapid response will help get your life back on track fast. Because this isn't just their service area, it's their home. When you need them, find them at ArkansasRestorationExperts.com. Rainbow Restoration, where they restore, you recover. Services performed by an independently owned and operated franchise.
Attention. If you suffer from consistent pain in your joints caused by arthritis, overuse, or injury, you may be a candidate for a revolutionary therapy that could revitalize damaged tissue. This approach can provide long-lasting relief from pain in your knees, shoulders, hips, and other joints with no surgery, no drugs, and no downtime. To find out if you're a viable candidate, you may request a free consultation from QC Kinetics by calling 501-600-2763. Instead of masking the symptoms, it goes to the root of the problem to resolve it at its source. Already used by thousands of satisfied patients nationwide, this joint pain therapy is available right now to the public, but only for qualified candidates. Again, to find out if you're a viable candidate for this therapy, you may request a free consultation by calling QC Kinetics at 501-600-2763. That's 501-600-2763.
It's Justin Acree here to tell you about my friends at UAMS. And if shoulder or elbow pain is affecting your daily life, it's time to go see the experts at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. There is no reason to live in pain. Whether it's some sports injury that happened recently, or you've got arthritis, or a long-term rotator cuff problem, or any other condition causing pain and limiting your movement, shoulder and elbow issues can make the simplest life tasks more difficult. The fellowship-trained physicians at UAMS Health are here to help. Go see Dr. Ryan Hill or Dr. Justin Rabinowitz, providing advanced care for a wide range of shoulder and elbow conditions with treatment plans designed to reduce pain, to improve function, and to help patients like you get back to everyday life. As the official orthopedics and sports medicine provider for Razorback Athletics, UAMS Health brings that same expert care to people across Arkansas every day. You can call them at 501-686-TOSH today to schedule your appointment. That's 501-686-8674. The doctor will see you now.
Coming up Monday on Out of Bounds, it's a weekend recap brought to you by Fleet Management Services. We'll recap Arkansas Razorbacks baseball versus Ole Miss, get into how that series went, NBA playoffs, Stanley Cup playoffs. We'll see how it all shook out, MLB games, and UFL. Joe Klein will join us. It's all coming up Monday on Out of Bounds, 1 to 4, 103.7 The Buzz.
Thank you. Far too kind.
Yeah. Ready? Let's go. Can I get an encore?
Very quick segment.
Very.
By the way,
classic zone moment of, all right, we got about a minute and a
I
half.
looked on the thing Kevin Brooks said on Facebook, 600K, peace out. I'm done. My kid's gone.
Thank you.
But Pinto even said, Chris, you can make 50K mowing yards.
I'm not proud of that. I said it depends on the school, all right? Or maybe that was 25. Yeah.
Like there is
probably talk me into it.
And I don't want to keep belaboring this, but you said 50. Like that you said earlier, you started the conversation with a bag.
Let's just say this: six figures for sure. All right, I'm establishing. I'm establishing 6 figures for sure. And then after that, I said, "Yeah, let's talk. Okay, let's talk. Let's see what else you got. What else you throwing in the pot? You know, we got a scholarship.
You get a car.
Yeah. That's what I mean. What's the package look like? If 50,
Dad get a job.
Well, it also depends. And you know this, and I don't want to hear anything from anybody. You know this. It depends. Is my son kind of a pain in the neck at that time? You know, I mean, he's a 17-year-old kid. Is he kind of driving you nuts? Is it a way that he gets money, or the family gets money and gets him out of the house a little bit faster? Daughter, maybe a different story. Then you're like, no, that's the baby. You don't want to leave the nest.
John Mark Pierce just sends me. It says 100K in a scholarship. My kid's gone.
Out.
That's a preacher.
Out.
That's a preacher saying that.
Thank you.
Okay.
See, I mean, look, hey, maybe I was going a little low on the 50, but 100, absolutely.
Hey, when we come back, we'll have Bubba Carpenter. We'll do Red White Report. And also, I've got rankings of teams based on their strength of schedule and returning starters. We'll talk about that.
Injured? Let's talk about getting help now.
Anywhere in the state, dial 888-8888.
Whether injured at night, on a weekend, or a holiday,
dial 8 for Rainwater, Holtz, and Sexton.
888-8888.
Responsible attorneys Michael Rainwater and Bob Sexton.
This is Justin Acree. If shoulder or elbow pain is affecting your daily life, the fellowship-trained physicians at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health are here to help. They offer advanced care for injuries, arthritis, rotator cuff problems, and more, helping you feel better, move better, and get back to everyday life. Call 501-686-TOSH today to schedule your appointment. That's 501-686-8674. The doctor will see you now.
Ray Tucker with good news for enthusiasts of Triumph motorcycles. Honda of North Little Rock now carries the legendary classics and cutting-edge rides. We have the Bonneville Bobber, Daytona 600, the TF450X, the Stunning Evo Special Edition, and the Rocket 3 Evel Knievel. You get the idea. Come see us at Honda of North Little Rock, your family fun headquarters.
Join Randy on location Tuesday at Gary Hogan Field for Little Rock Trojans baseball, taking on Arkansas State. Drop Time Sports Tuesday with your Little Rock Trojans.
We are just a bunch of guys having fun. Just one has exceptional hair.
Yeah.
Nothing more, nothing less. 103.7 The Buzz, KABZ, Little Rock. Buzz News with KARK's Gary Burton Jr.
UAMS hosted its annual Be a Part of the Cure Walk at War Memorial Stadium this weekend. Saturday's event honored cancer survivors, remembered loved ones taken by cancer, and raised money for cancer research. People could take part in 1K and 5K walks and enjoy fun activities with the community. And also, looking ahead, UAMS and its new partner are working to help Arkansans with Alzheimer's and dementia. UAMS and the Alzheimer's Association have established a resource center in Springdale. Officials say it provides patients and their families the necessary support and educational resources to the community. The hope is for more resource centers to become a model of how patients are helped around Arkansas. There is an open house at the resource center today from 2 to 4 p.m. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm KARK's Gary Burton Jr. Have a great Monday, everyone.
Genesis of Conway presents Craig O'Neill each week when he joins Roger, Baz, and Justin on Morning Mayhem. Genesis of Conway, the future of luxury today.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
There will be a few clouds this morning, then a lot of sunshine, then clouds will increase later on this afternoon. But all in all, a mostly sunny, warm, and breezy Monday with a high of 82. Tonight, a chance of showers and thunderstorms, particularly after midnight, with an overnight low around 62. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Fletcher Dodge wants to buy your car. We'll buy any make or model, and we'll pay you more than anyone else. Please turn your old car into cash at Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood.
To celebrate their partnership with the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission, your Arkansas Chevy dealers are giving away a 2027 Chevy Silverado 1500. For complete rules and to register to win, current Arkansas Game and Fish license holders should visit ChevySweepstakes.com/Arkansas Truck Hunt or see your Arkansas's best Chevy dealer for more details. No purchase necessary to enter or win. Open to legal residents 18 years or older who reside in Arkansas. Contest ends 12/31/26. Void where prohibited.
Hawks Homes, Arkansas's #1 dealer. They have more inventory than anyone in Arkansas. Hawks Homes is celebrating its 40th anniversary this month. In honor of that, Hawks is selling a home at $39,995. Hawks has other specials going on, other models as well. Be sure to take advantage of this great deal. Only lasts the month of May. We also offer custom-built manufactured and modular homes. 1 to 5 bedroom homes that can be built to accommodate your needs. Check us out at Conway and Bryant with over 65 models to choose from, or go online at hawkshomes.net.
You bought an RV, and you got an automatic discount from Progressive by bundling it with your home or auto insurance. That's great, but a serious word of warning every RVer should heed. You don't need to talk about things like dry weight or dump stations. And you don't need one of those expensive water filter straws either. Because the most extreme thing most RVers encounter is a campsite without hookups. So just enjoy yourself and Progressive's automatic discount when you bundle your RV, boat, or motorcycle with your home or auto insurance. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Not available in all states or situations.
O'Reilly.
Check engine, ABS, or maintenance light on? Take the guesswork out of your warning lights with O'Reilly Veriscan. The service is free and provides a report with solutions verified by ASE certified master technicians. And if you need help, we could recommend a shop for you. Ask for O'Reilly Veriscan today.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
When you think CertaPro Painters, you probably think interior and exterior painting for homes and commercial properties, which we do beautifully. But did you know that we're more than just paint? CertaPro also provides expert carpentry, sheetrock repairs, deck and fence staining, and durable garage and patio concrete coatings. Whether you're refreshing your home, upgrading a commercial space, or restoring outdoor areas, we deliver professional results with the quality and service you expect. Call CertaPro Painters today or schedule your free estimate at CertaPro.com. That's Certa with a C. CertaPro Painters, that's certainty.
Hey, it's Chuck the Promo Guy. Join me every Tuesday morning for Check-In with Chuck, brought to you by Hubbard Power Sports Can-Am and Sea-Doo in Russellville, where you can get rates as low as 0.99% on Can-Am ATVs and side-by-sides, and huge end-of-year savings with rebates up to $3,500 plus additional in-store discounts.
This is Trey Johnson with HJ Trailer Sales. Spring is here, and y'all have made us the #1 truck bed dealer in the state. We want to thank you for your support and business. If you're looking for the best customer service from folks that can handle any type of trailer and take care of you after the sale, with hometown service, it's HJ Trailer Sales. Our team will handle all your service and warranty needs. See what great customer service looks like at HJ Trailer Sales on Albert Pike in Hot Springs, or check us out on Facebook.
There's nothing better than calling the Hogs with your fellow Razorback fans. Now's the time to start making lasting family memories with the Hogs by joining the Razorback Foundation. Annual memberships start as low as $50 per year. The financial support provided by Razorback Foundation members makes a once-in-a-lifetime experience possible for more than 465 student athletes. Your gifts provide scholarships, academic support, training and nutrition, as well as professional and personal development assistance. Razorback Foundation members earn access to season tickets, priority seating and parking, tailgating, invitations to exclusive coaches and player events, as well as discounts to local restaurants and Hog Heaven stores. Your support will help the Razorbacks continue the path of success and bring home even more SEC and national championships. Text JOIN to 479-349-4313 or visit RazorbackFoundation.com for more information. That's JOIN to 479-349-4313. Can't wait to see you on the Hill. Go Hogs!
You're in the zone. Arkansas's longest-running midday sports talk show. Coming to you live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studio. Oaklawn, Arkansas's only casino resort.
10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, 100% reason to remember the name.
Now, here's your host, Justin Acree, on the Buzz Radio Network.
I was going to talk over shots and go, Chris Kane, RJ Hawk.
And now, here's your host.
Shots has just that perfect voice.
He's
a Hall of Famer, right? Didn't he have a star on the Walk of Fame?
He's got a star on the Walk of Fame.
Yeah.
You know, oh gosh, this was probably 10 years ago. Baz, Roger, and myself went to Shots' house in San Diego.
You were out there.
Yeah,
You met the famous
and for
Shots.
those that it's the big voice guy that starts this.
And now,
so he lives in San Diego, right? And he was like the Tommy Smith of Los Angeles.
Oh, okay.
Right,
So this is like
on the radio.
his side retirement job?
Well, yeah, he's done this for he used to do America's Most Wanted. He was the voice guy for that.
No way.
Yeah, and so that's awesome. He invites us to his house. We go and do that, right? And he bought the set from the Johnny Carson show, like the drapes.
What do you mean? The whole set?
Well,
yeah.
most of the stuff you saw on TV, like the drapes and the desk, and like
he has the desk.
He has the desk.
He has Johnny Carson's desk
in his garage.
What?
So get this. I kid you not. And Roger was there, bad. They can confirm. So he worked for CBS radio out in Los Angeles, and he decided to enclose his garage. You see the guy's house, and it would be like rolling down Cantrell, and you see some of these houses, right? Nothing special. Like, it's a nice house. So he encloses his garage and puts the desk up, puts the drapes on with the microphone, and he uses the desk for his daily work.
Mike.
You're Mike.
So he made a studio.
Well,
out of
no, that's just his hangout cigar area. But then, like, he made a side area off his garage because when he retired from the radio station, the door that went into his studio, it has a big star on it. It says CBS Radio. And he took the door from the studio, and he made his own studio.
He removed the door?
They do different things in California. But yes, he took the door and made his own studio.
Like from the hinges.
Yes, like from the hinges.
How did he walk out?
Hey,
who walks out with the door?
You know, Tommy Smith, when he left, he got like an axe from the fire department. Shots said, "Hey, I want the door on the way out."
Incredible.
Yeah.
I cannot believe he uses Johnny Carson's desk, arguably the most famous late night desk in the history of television, as his 9 to 5 working hour.
Smoking
I'm
cigars.
just going to sit here and read my copy that Todd from the Buzz sends him.
Yeah. For the high school game of the week. Cersei taking on.
What a great fun
Phoebe.
fact. Does he talk like that in real life? Like, that is not.
No, that's like,
not a. He doesn't put it.
That's
is,
how he talks.
That's it.
Hey, everybody! It's not like
a gift.
It's not a radio voice.
Right.
It is literally. That's how he talks.
What a gift! Oh,
he wears this. Have you never Googled the guy?
I've never seen him.
I encourage you if you're in.
What do I need to Google?
Shotgun Tom Kelly.
Shotgun Tom Kelly.
And he's got this Amish flat bill cowboy looking
I see
hat.
Yeah, he does. Yeah,
and that's like his signature, right? And so I really want to get him on.
He's got a Wikipedia page.
I really want to get him on.
He deserves a podcast. I think
he's got one.
No, I mean like someone to ask him questions.
Well, so he's doing a show on Sirius XM now.
Okay.
60s on 6. And
60s. They still do that.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's the host. 60s on 6.
They phased that out. Oh well. I guess they still got it.
No, you got 80s on 8, 90s on 9.
Yeah, but I don't know if they have 60s on 6 anymore. I got rid of my XM recently, but I
clearly they do because he hosts it from his Johnny Carson
It's
desk.
not on Channel 6 anymore. Just telling you.
Do you listen?
I used to.
You listen to the 60s.
I don't listen anymore. I told you I got rid of it last year.
But you did listen to the 60s.
I scrolled through. You know, when you scroll through your little dial and you saw 60s on 6, it'd be like scrolling through and seeing whatever comes before this, before 107 or 103.7. So like you scroll when you hit the seek button, and then you see 60s on 6. It's gone now. I'm just telling you. It's not there. So he may be doing it in his world, but
oh my God.
It's not on the radio that I listened to last year.
You don't pay for it.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Yes.
No, I'm done with it.
Okay.
Done. I only listen to the Buzz now. Don't you know that? Everybody only listens to the Buzz. And Buzz too, obviously.
Yes. Okay. Woo, enough about Shotgun Tom Kelly. We've got Bubba Carpenter hanging out on the line. Go ahead and hit that.
It's time for The Zone, to be joined by former Razorback baseball player and current Diamond Hog color commentator, Bubba Carpenter. Bubba Carpenter is brought to you by Johnston's Home Center in Benton. Visit them on the web at johnstonsHomeCenter.com. Johnston's Home Center in Benton. If they don't have it, you probably don't need it. Now, let's play ball with Bubba Carpenter.
Man, I haven't got to talk to this guy in a long time. I talk to Phil all the time. But, man, Bubba Carpenter, I got to tell you, I listen, and
it's the best, and I don't mean this to patronize you. It's the best baseball broadcast in the country, pro or collegiate.
And you don't even have to be a baseball fan to enjoy what they're saying. Hey, Bubba.
What's up, fellas? How you doing? I appreciate y'all saying that. I tell you what, Phil Elson's the man. I don't know if y'all got a chance to listen to his call last night of Christian Turner's home run, but that was phenomenal. I've listened to it about 10 times, and I get chills every time I hear it.
Let's play it one more time, just so if you're just now tuning in, this was the game winner last night for the Razorbacks.
The pitch to Turner is hit in the air to right center field. It's hit deep. Back is Mosley. Christian Turner is the hero, and the Hogs have won it on Turner's second home run of the year. Oh my goodness! This one belongs to the Razorbacks. Pitch. It's Christian Turner with a huge moment. They'll mob him at the plate. The Hogs take 2 out of 3.
Bubba, I was telling Chris earlier, you've got sports rivalries in football and basketball. Everybody talks about LSU or Texas. But I really do believe there is a massive rivalry, almost a hatred between Arkansas and Ole Miss when it comes to baseball. And you could almost hear that in Phil's voice as that call was being made. Am I wrong to think that?
No, you're absolutely right. It's crazy when we play Ole Miss, something big always happens, and you just felt like game 1 we kind of dominated game. Game 2 they dominated it. Game 3 you just felt like something big was going to happen, and and it did, and it was incredible. And if you play that a little bit longer, Phil says something about like the celebration ended up over in front of Ole Miss's dugout, and he said something about take that Rebels or look at that Rebels. He said something to that effect about the celebration being right because they were 5 feet from their dugout, and players are standing up on the front step, the top step, and it was just it was an awesome moment. And when something big like that happens, I let Phil go. I don't say a word. I just listen to him go, and it's so much fun. And he was really into it. And I don't know if you could hear us high fiving, but we were high fiving, and I was kind of laughing quietly. But it was a really cool moment. But you're right. There's a little bit of hatred there. My hatred. When I first started doing this, I hated Ole Miss. They did all this Bush League stuff. Mm-hmm. They wore those little Smurf uniforms, that powder blue. That the uniforms were always like extra mediums. They were too small for the players, and it looked, it just didn't look right. And but I've kind of softened my hatred for Ole Miss a little bit, just because of Tennessee, some of the stuff they do, Vandy, some of the nonsense that goes on there. But it's, as far as baseball, it's so much fun, and it's always really good baseball, and it's really exciting, and you see good players on both sides. And I'm a guy that I love baseball. I love good baseball players. I love good baseball games, and anytime we get together, it's a lot of fun.
Back-to-back series wins, and this time the clutch hit comes from a freshman. What did you see in terms of being able to go deeper into their bench and get some of these young guys to step up like that in big moments? And Bubba, we've talked about throughout the season, right, the ups and downs of the season and what this team's experienced, kind of hitting their stride later on, which is when you want it to hit.
Yeah, that's the thing is not peaking too soon. In the past, we've had teams that have won, we've won 20 games, SEC games, like 3 years in a row. We won 22 one year. I feel like that we've almost peaked too soon, and we get into Hoover, and we're kind of dropping off a little bit, and then we kind of fizzle out. I feel like this team's kind of trending in the right way. We got the talent, guys. If you look at our lineup from top to bottom, we're fast, we're strong, we're athletic. We got a Friday night guy in Hunter Dietz that I'll put up against anyone in the country. The guy's an absolute dude on the mound. Cole Gibbler gets better every start. Gackel looked good yesterday. We got some studs coming out of the bullpen. this is a team that could play for a long time. Now, our problem is just being consistent, is putting together those consistent games. And that's what you got to do if you're going to play and get on to Omaha and have success in Omaha. If we can put the consistent wins, start stacking them on top of each other, this team can play for a long time.
Bubba Carpenter joins us here on The Zone. Bubba, you just kind of touched on what I was talking about. You know, this has been a bit of a streaky team this year, but now as you're getting ready for the postseason, you're starting to get a little bit of confidence. I know that just a few weeks ago, but everybody was like, man, is this going to be a team that can make a run? But sometimes you need moments like what happened yesterday to propel you and kind of get you going to get that run started going into the postseason. You've got Oklahoma coming up next. You got to feel good after what happened last night in a really competitive game against Ole Miss going into that Oklahoma series.
Oh, absolutely. So I do a podcast with Matt Jones. We just finished up just now, and that was one of the things we were talking about. Is I said, just think if Christian doesn't hit that ball out yesterday and we lose the series, just think how long this week would be. Wait until Friday. Now, one swing of the bat changes everything. We win the series. Everyone feels really good. We've got a week of like celebration, not just for the players, but for the fans also. I know my phone's blowing up right now. People want tickets for this weekend. And I think just the whole attitude changed on one swing. And it's crazy. I mean, that's a game of baseball, but to your point about momentum, I think that can definitely carry over into this weekend. OU coming to town, they got beat by Florida this weekend. They lost 2 out of 3. They're a good team, though. I just think I think it makes for a really good weekend. If you look ahead at the weather looks good. So I think Friday night, we got graduation, I think, on Saturday. So I think Friday night's going to be a crazy, huge crowd. And it's just weird it's just crazy how one swing can change everything. And, man, it was exciting. And I was so happy for Christian Turner because, you guys don't see it, but I get to the ballpark early. I get to watch the guys take BP and do their defensive work. And Christian's always out there taking BPs, taking fly balls off the bat during batting practice, putting in work. And, it's been a long time since he got an at-bat, especially an SEC at-bat. And so it was so good to see him go up there and do that yesterday. And I'll tell you what, the coolest part about it, he fouled that fastball straight back. After he hit the foul ball down the left field line, he fouled the fastball straight back, and you could just see his neck kind of bow up a little bit. The crowd started getting behind him. He fouled off a changeup off his foot, and then the crowd stood and started cheering, and I thought it was awesome. I started getting goosebumps because I just knew something big was getting ready to happen. I mean, you could just see it, and I think the crowd deserves a lot of credit for that because Christian's a freshman in a big moment, and I think the crowd getting behind him just kind of gave him a little extra boost, and it was just phenomenal, that moment.
Oklahoma comes to town this weekend, as you mentioned, 6 p.m. first pitch on Friday, 2 p.m. on Saturday, and then Mother's Day, there is a game 1 p.m., and there's specials each day, Hawaiian Heat Vinyl Night for the first 1,000 fans on Friday, Mystery Bobblehead, no word if it's Bubba Carpenter or not, for the first 2,000 fans, and then Mother's Day, kids run the bases with their mom, so big weekend ahead for Razorback
It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Bubba, okay, let's get away from the baseball talk. I got to ask you, so I've been seeing Phil put out these pickle shots. And pickle juice shots, yeah.
Good
and
for cramps.
I talked. Well, Phil's apparently doing these before the broadcast now.
Okay.
And he's got fans bringing them to him in the caseload. And I talked to Phil on Friday, I think it was, and he says you are anti the pickle juice shot.
Okay. I don't know how I can say this nicely. I don't know what words I can get away with, but the pickle juice tastes like crap. I tried it, and we lost the game, fortunately, so I don't have to drink that anymore. But but Phil loves it. And here's the thing. So when we first started broadcasting together, it was
2018.
I'm like super superstitious. It goes back to my playing days. Like I am like crazy. I've got like, if you saw the pile of stuff on my side, all my little things that I do when we need a run. And Phil was like, it took him a while to come around, but he's finally come around now, and he believes in that pickle shot, and he does it before every game, and we're kind of on a roll right now. So it's kind of cool. It's kind of taken on its own life. When we had the cat last weekend, I thought maybe the cat would, the rally cat, when Georgia was in town, I thought maybe that would be the thing that got us going, but that didn't happen. And so now it's the pickle juice. And have y'all drank pickle juice? Do you know what it tastes like?
You know what's crazy is, so my daughter plays softball, right? And she loves the Jell-O pickle juice. Like, they freeze it and make it in Jell-O, and they'll pass these things out, and they love them.
Ugh. No.
Okay, so my 14U team does the same thing. During tournaments, my son's 14U team, they get it in this little, like, a shot thing.
Yeah.
And they eat it and they suck on it, and I'm like, it stinks. I don't know. I'm not a pickle juice guy, but if that's what it takes to get this team to Omaha, I'll start doing shots all day, I guess.
It's good for cramps, Bubba. My dad, whenever he'd play in a tennis tournament, I remember growing up, he would chug pickle juice after, and then he'd start if he started cramping. So that's one, I guess, remedy it's used for. But no, just for fun, absolutely not. No way.
Yeah.
No.
Well, Bubba, hey, man. You got one more?
I got one more, Bubba. Only just speaking of kids. All right. We've been debating. There's a kid who reclassified for basketball, and he reclassified so he could go to school earlier and start getting, he's the number one center in the country. He's going to Louisville. And RJ and I have been debating what it would take, and you've got young kids, so what would it take? RJ claims it doesn't matter the money. High school is too special.
You should finish out your high school year.
Yeah, so I say, well, it depends on the situation, but especially if you're talking generational opportunity when it comes to money, and if that opportunity comes for your kid, you may say, yeah, absolutely, go take the money, and that's a great starting point in life, and also get a scholarship. And so RJ was like, well, what's it going to take? What's the minimum amount?
What's the number for you?
What's the number?
To tell your kid he can leave his junior year to go play college sports.
And we understand there are some different factors, so just kind of conceptualize it as just give us a number, not take into account school and what the package is.
Or is it just a hard pass? You say, no, you're going to finish out.
Like RJ says
you're going to finish out your high school years.
Yeah, I don't think you can put a money on it, a price tag on it for me. I want my kid to finish out his high school career. I think kids still need to develop, physically, mentally, and be prepared for for college. I just don't think it's a good idea. I think Bryce Harper did it back in the day, though. I think he went to a junior college when he was like 16. I think he skipped his senior year, and boy, it's tough to do. I wouldn't want my kid to do it. I don't care how good he is. I want him to play out his high school year, and then the money will be there the next year. But there's some crazy stuff going on, fellas. Around high school and college sports now. It's crazy. Kids reclassing. There's kids reclassing down so they can play another year, so they can be older and be better in their age group. Even all the way down into youth sports. It's crazy. We got 13-year-old kids reclassing so they can play 13-year-old baseball one more year. I mean, there's some crazy stuff going. You think this transfer portal and NIL stuff's crazy on the college side. Some of this is trickling down into youth sports, and man, I hate it. I kind of hate where it's trending, and hopefully we'll get a handle on it. I know you can't put the genie back in the bottle, but I feel like something's got to change because I don't like the path that we're going down. It's all about money, and look, I'm one of those that I love college sports because it's about the name on the front of the jersey. But that's slowly going away. It's starting to be more and more about the name on the back of the jersey, and I think we're going down a bad path.
I agree with you, Bubba, and if it's up to Chris, show him the bag, and his kid's gone. So
let me just tell you something, Bubba. I know you weren't watching, but RJ was, he was fist pumping like he just won as the trainer of the horse at the Kentucky Derby.
I just felt like
he was in there. You should have seen, it was just like he hit the lottery. When you were talking, he was just like, and he was pointing at me like, see?
I just hit the walk-off against Ole Miss, and I am fist pumping right now, Bubba.
He is. He's looking for high fives like you and Phil were. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I like it, RJ. If I was there, I'd give you some knuckles, buddy. I've heard a lot of good stories about you, RJ, from Phil. So there's probably a couple I can't say on the air, but I know there was one incident where you mispronounced a word that's pretty legendary when it comes to Phil Elson.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Yeah,
Who was the player who got injured?
It was Mr. Richards. That's all I gotta say. And I just, Bubba, maybe one day you and I can sit down and reminisce about those days. But all I know is that I was a very young broadcaster.
We got to have it in the system. Do we have it in the system, Todd?
It's there.
Find it in the system.
And I
Bubba,
know,
do you want us to play it for you?
I got a phone call. I'll never forget, y'all. I was here at the radio station. I was young. I was like 23, and I get a phone call from a producer in Los Angeles, and it says, "Is this R.J. Hawk?" And I said, "Yes." And he goes, "Are you the broadcaster with the Arkansas Travelers that said the torn?" And
we're finding it.
He couldn't like say
Come
it
on,
without
Todd, you gotta
laughing.
find it. You got to just. I
And,
think you just got to search for it, Todd.
And I'll never.
The search is underway.
Okay.
And so, Bubba, I'll never forget the look on Phil's face, the consummate professional that he is. I say it, and he looks at me and just couldn't call the play. Like, he could not do the play-by-play for the next inning.
Bubba, I think, if I can recall, after talking with Phil immediately afterwards, I'll never forget, he said he turned off all the microphones.
Yeah, he did.
And looked at RJ and just said, "Do you know what you just said?" And RJ, of course, is like, "What? Yeah, I know. He's injured, man. That's a bummer." And Phil's response was, "Google," and whatever the word, and RJ Googled it, and and it just right there on his screen.
Bubba, I did not
boom.
say anything for the next two innings, as everybody in the ballpark was laughing. So, anyway,
we're still trying to find it, Bubba.
Hey, if you're going to trip up Phil Elson, you got to be pretty good. We've had some crazy names like Crotch Belt, Rambush, stuff like that, and I always try to trip Phil up, and it's really hard to do. I think I've done it one time, but. So, yeah, hats off to you, RJ, for making Phil speechless. That's hard to do.
And once again, that was not intentional. It just, that was when the advent of Twitter happened.
That's right. You forgot there was parody on Twitter because you thought, no, this is still a reputable news-oriented source of information at the time. And then someone was like, you know what? I'm just going to tweet this out, and I'm sure.
No, I didn't tweet it out.
No. Someone else did. Someone else
said
did
over statewide radio.
Yes.
So, Bubba, we got to run. Bud,
I'm sorry, Bubba. We couldn't effort it. Yeah,
hey,
that's all
man,
right.
thanks
we'll
so much.
To you.
Keep up with the good work with you and Phil, and get him to say foul pole. Tell him to say foul pole, not fair pole.
He won't.
Oh, man, I'm working on it. I don't know if I can break him down, though. I'm trying.
I know.
He's starting to cave on a few things, so I'm making progress. But he says he'll never say it, but one of these days he'll slip up. Get enough pickle juice in him, maybe he'll say it. But I appreciate y'all having me on, and talk to y'all next week.
Thanks, Bubba.
Thanks, Bubba. Thank you to Johnson Home Center over in Benton for sponsoring Bubba Carpenter.
Pro.
Man, he's awesome. He never had really any radio experience whenever he got into that.
That's
kid.
amazing.
And
he's just a natural with Phil.
Yeah, no, he's Phil brings it out. I mean, Phil could read the phone book, and you'd be like,
sounds pretty good.
It was really good.
Sounds pretty good.
Really
yes.
good.
Now I was trying to think too. Obviously that's the most famous.
How about Bubba bringing that up?
I know.
That
just tells you
it
carries.
Yeah.
It carries beyond that Trav's booth. I mean, and you guys weren't even. I remember it wasn't like it was on Buzz 2, right? Like it is now. I think it was on a smaller.
No, it was on AM 920.
Yeah, it was
over
a small
in North Little. Like KRN had AM 920, and it was being played on there. Nobody's listening to AM radio. To what I thought.
Well,
and
until that went.
And I'll never forget
nationwide.
the next morning. I came in to do the morning show, and Basil just starts laughing because apparently Vickery was listening to AM 920 that night, and he sent the clip to Basil, and that's the rest is history.
And now it's infamous.
Yeah. So, anyways, hey, when we come back this weekend down in College Station, Texas, it was Banana Ball weekend at Kyle Field. 102,000 people went to go see Banana Ball. I want to see if Chris Kane is a fan or not of the goofy Banana Ball.
No, what you want to stay tuned for is RJ's rant and rambling about this because he is so fired up about it. He can't wait.
No.
He can't wait to eviscerate something that people enjoy. That's coming up next on The Zone.
Get your tickets now for the 22nd annual Double B's BuzzBQ coming May 9th to the downtown Riverside RV Park in North Little Rock. Go to buzzbq.com for more.
This is Sports Center.
All right, Buzz listeners, you've probably seen or heard this several times already today, but it's too good not to hear again.
The pitch to Turner is hit in the air to right center field. It's hit deep. Back is Mosley. Kristen Turner is the hero. And the Hogs have won it on Turner's second home run of the year.
Kristen Turner's second home run of the season was a two-run shot that gave Arkansas a 5-3 win over Ole Miss on Sunday. Another in-state Division I baseball action Sunday, the Little Rock Trojans took 2 of 3 from Morehead State with a 4-0 win. And Hunter Alexander became UCA's career saves leader, getting his 20th save as the Bears beat Austin Peay 8-7. I'm Todd Pierce for the Buzz Radio Network.
Listen for Rick Schaefer on Morning Mayhem, presented by Bradford Marine and ATV. Get up to a $3,000 discount on select new 2026 Sun Tracker party barges or Nitro bass boats. Bradford Marine and ATV with 7 statewide locations. BradfordMarine.com.
Get ready for iFiesta at D3 Auto Sales in Desert, where they'll be celebrating Cinco de Mayo all day on Tuesday, May 5th. Not only will there be huge inventory specials on every vehicle, along with door prizes throughout the day, but also free tacos for everyone who comes by and signs in, courtesy of Tacos at Toto Madre. Bring the entire family. There'll even be a kids' fun zone with games. All previous and new customers are welcome to stop by. And did we mention free tacos for everyone? It's all happening at D3 Auto Sales in Desert on Cinco de Mayo.
When work needs doing or the trail calls, you need a machine that's ready for both. Honda's line of Pioneer side-by-side. Choose the Compact 520, the powerful 700 series, or go big with the 1000 line. Built for 3, 5, or 6. Visit Honda of Russellville or HondaofRussellville.com today and find your perfect Honda Pioneer side-by-side. For your safety, read the owner's manual and wear a helmet and eye protection. Always wear a seatbelt and close the side nets and doors when operating. Honda side-by-sides are for riders 16 and older.
It's Justin Acree for FanDuel. FanDuel and Oaklawn Sports have teamed up to give you big payouts. Right now, new customers can bet $5 and get $150 in bonus bets if your first bet wins. That's right, turn $5 into $150 in bonus bets just for getting started. FanDuel making it easier to get closer to the action, from player props on your favorite stars to all of the tools you need to back them up. It's everything you need all in one app, so don't miss your shot. All you have to do is go to FanDuel.com/Arkansas. That's FanDuel.com/Arkansas to get started. FanDuel is an official partner of the NBA, so regardless of whether you're rooting for the Thunder or the Spurs or anyone else in the league, FanDuel's got you covered. You must be 21 and up and present in Arkansas. First online real money wager only. $5 first deposit required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable bonus bets, which expire 7 days after receipt. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Arkansas Municipal Equipment in Poen, founded over a decade ago by Daniel and Vanessa Ellison. They lease and sell trucks, trash carts, roll-off dumpsters, and street sweepers. Proud to be Arkansas's only authorized dealer for New Way refuse trucks and Timco street sweepers, your authorized dealer for Galfab roll-off and hook lift trucks. You can get parts and service for all makes and models with technicians traveling the state to take care of you.
AME, it's the service after the sale.
Your heart works hard for you every day. Are you taking care of it? UAMS Health makes it easy with our heart health screening. For just $99, you will receive a heart CT scan, cholesterol and glucose testing, kidney and blood pressure assessments, plus stroke risk screening, all with same-day results. If you're over 35 or have a family history of heart disease, this screening is for you. Healthy heart, healthy you, healthy future. Call UAMS Health at 501-603-1222. That's 501-603-1222.
It's Justin Acree for LeVar Law. For 30 years, Alan LeVar and his team have been helping injury victims across Arkansas. So when you hear their catchphrase, hurt in a car, call LeVar, it means a lot. You talk to real lawyers who know the state of Arkansas. It's not some national call center from out of state. They deal with the insurance companies so you don't have to. And if you can't come to them, they will come to you. The great thing about LeVar Law is your consultation is always free, it's always confidential, and there's no fee unless they win. When you call LeVar Law, you automatically get a lawyer who's on your side, someone who understands the laws, the courts, and the communities across the natural state. At LeVar Law, you're treated like a person, not a case number. So if you're hurt in a car, call LeVar. That's what it's all about. Arkansas is strong for 30 years, and they're ready when you need them. LeVar Law Injury and Accident Lawyers. They're Arkansas built. They're Arkansas trusted.
All right, back on the zone. Chris Kane, RJ Hawk, Todd Pierce holding it down in the studio today as Justin Akery enjoys a nice week off. It'll be a variety of hosts this week. The only constant, the only anchor, making sure everything is done right around here is Todd Pierce. We'll be here all week. So, Todd, thanks for holding it down.
Appreciate it, fellas.
All right, let's get to a story RJ wanted to talk about, mostly because he wanted to ask me a question. You ever do this where you want to ask a question, but it's only so you can...
It's called a tease.
No.
It's called a tease.
No. RJ was going to open this up by asking a question, but really, RJ wanted to ask the question just to tee up his own very strong
before you do that, let's tell the story. Okay?
I will tell it.
So, College Station, Texas. Kyle Field, where the Texas A&M Aggies... They house all their football games.
How big is it?
It seats, allegedly 100,000, but apparently there was more than there. So this weekend, Banana Ball went down to College Station. My mom and sister, they live down there. Said it was a madhouse.
Did they go?
No.
Okay, see.
There
you go.
They did not go. And but 102,000 people did go to witness,
which is a record.
To witness baseball on a football field.
So the zone question of the day.
Yes.
Would you travel out of state to see Banana Ball?
Yes. In a major stadium.
In a major college stadium.
Which has become quite a phenomenon.
Yeah.
I mean,
you're right.
In the last couple of years.
Possibilities on the poll, which is posted at 1037thebuzz.com. Yes. No. The Savannah who?
Yeah. So.
That's what RJ hopes you say.
No. Here's the thing. Like, I am not that guy who's like,
yes, you are.
What I don't understand is the fascination behind like 102,000 people going and watching Banana Ball on a football field. Like I just, and the tickets, they're not cheap, right?
I've never been.
I've never been as well.
I've heard they sell out pretty quickly.
I heard they're pretty expensive if you have to buy them on
the secondary
market.
Okay.
Yeah. I know that like the party animals, I think, came to North Little Rock.
That's right. Yeah.
Or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't understand the fascination of people wanting to travel to see a baseball game inside a football stadium. I know that I'm in the minority on this. I get it. I totally get it. My kids, they love the Banana Ball. They love watching it on TV. For me, and I know what people are going to say. They're like, it's the Harlem Globetrotters. Like, the Harlem Globetrotters never sold out 102,000 people in football stadiums. I just don't understand the why. Like, I don't understand, like, what have they done to go, I got to go see them at Kyle Field, or I got to go see them at Death Valley, or I got to go see them at Tuscaloosa. Like, I just don't understand. Tell me.
It's not your thing. And I've never been to one of their games.
I'm not saying it's not my thing. I love baseball.
Yeah, right.
But I don't understand why, like, what triggers you to say, I got to go see that?
Well, first of all, how much is there to do in College Station on an average Saturday night? Let's get that out of the way. Number two.
But it's happening all over the country.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're both baseball, like you both, Todd, you and RJ both really love baseball, like in a way that
100%.
I'll never love baseball. Now, I don't really itch to go to one of these games either, but if my kids wanted to go, then I'd be like, okay, yeah, let's look at tickets and let's see. It's for them, right? Like RJ was just talking about. Are you in the same boat as RJ that you don't get it, Todd, or do you think it's good for the game to have varieties of the game in its form?
I see both sides of the coin. I can certainly understand RJ's point to it in that, you know, the fascination with it maybe gets lost on me a little bit, but I also see the entertainment value to it. And for me, and I speak only for myself, if you have young people who are interested in Banana Ball and that gets them to learn ultimately the game of baseball and they become a fan of baseball through the Savannah Bananas or any of the teams that they play, I'm all for it.
So, and I hear you, right? Like, and Tex, and this is what Jesse, whatever his name is, that created this. He's a genius. First off,
You're not hating him.
No,
you're like, hey man, respect what you've done. You created a juggernaut.
The guy went
event.
broke. Like he mortgaged his house.
Yeah, that's right.
And
I saw that.
Was sleeping in his parents' basement at one point. And his wife was like, "Yes, let's do this." Like they were all in an old beat up stadium in Savannah. I'm not knocking the business. Like he's made money. Like the whole thing. And people are texting in saying it's for the kids, and I understand that. But what they do is for social media, right? It is a social media.
Of course.
I know, but if you can see exactly that on social media, why go and spend the money in $102,000 so you can watch the filming for social media?
Same thing as it's to be a part of something. That's what it is. Ultimately, it's to be a part of the festivities, whatever it may be. And I will say, I think that what they do a really good job of is they interact with the crowd often.
Yeah.
And they make it so interactive that it's not just a spectator event. It's one that you take.
You feel like you're a part of
it. And I
it.
think that's what is a huge draw for a lot of these. And the question will become, at what point does our society kind of go, okay, yeah, that was cute. I'm done with that. Because
that was my next question.
Yeah, there is a certain level of risk to holding on to. There's been stories. I think the 60 Minutes piece had a story about how he's been offered bukus of money. I mean, just for someone to come in, whether it be a group or Major League Baseball to come in and buy it from him.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, not doing it. It's like, okay. And maybe the bet pays off. But I do think eventually, after it's been to enough cities, you go, okay, yeah, that was cute. I don't need to go and overpay for that. I just think it's
like
it's a good start. It's a good thing to do, but I don't think the concert goes on for extended periods past 5 years.
Not at 100,000 people.
Well, certainly.
But think about this, and I'd like to get Michael and Jana, but like when the Globetrotters come to Simmons Bank Arena, they'll sell 5,000 tickets for something like that.
Yeah.
Now that's a completely different level. I mean, what the Bananas are doing,
and they're great. They interact with the crowd at the same kind of level. That's the same concept. Yeah,
it is. But I think that to what somebody texted in just a minute ago. Oh, see, now we're taking shots. People go, hey, RJ, why do people go see the Cowboys? Like, no, see, now you cross the line.
There we go. And we're here.
We've reached the line of demarcation.
Yeah, but no, I'll just say, like, I don't understand it, but clearly I am in the minority on this. 100%. I know Chris saw this, and he knew that RJ was going to come out here and go, I hate banana
Well, because
ball.
I know what you really want to say is, this is the dumbest thing ever. I don't know why people go to this. You're playing like the line right now.
There's aspects of it that are completely ridiculous.
You just want to say, I know what you want to say.
No,
I've known you for 15 years. I know exactly what you want to say. You want to go, that's just dumb.
No, well, I mean,
that's exactly what you want to say.
I've tried to, expand my vocabulary.
That's great. Yes.
But no, I mean, like I don't know. Like, so if
don't yuck the yum.
So if they go, I know that they also went to Fayetteville to like Baum Walker.
Yeah, I think so.
But okay, let's say they go to Reynolds Razorback Stadium and say they want to do that. 70,000 people in that.
I don't think there's an appeal to it. Once you hit 100, I mean, they're just going to keep trying to break the record.
No, they're
right?
going to keep going.
Now you got to go to Happy Valley. Who is the largest football stadium in the country?
Tennis-
I thought Kyle Field was pretty close.
I think it's the Big House in Michigan.
Okay, yeah, that would make sense.
They're playing Memorial Stadium in Lincoln the opening weekend of the College World Series.
Yeah, Michigan Stadium hosts. The Big House has an official seating capacity of 107,601, although it can go up to 109.
Would you travel to go see these?
No.
Would you go to Fayetteville?
I'm not a good person to ask that, though.
If
I don't
your
go to a
kids
lot of
wanted
concerts.
To go, if your kids wanted to go, would you go?
If my kids, yes. If my kids want to go, you do things for your kids you wouldn't do for yourself. So, yes, if my kids want to go to Fayetteville to go to see a Razorback Stadium, and they were like begging, for, like, please, can we go? We'd probably, we would look into how we can do it. Yes.
David from Benton says, I can't say I'd go out of state to watch banana ball, but I will go and go to different MLB stadiums to watch MLB games, trying to go to all 30.
Yeah, I mean, and that's a kind of a
that's
pilgrimage, right,
well,
for baseball fans to try to go to every stadium.
And that's the other thing for me is, like Todd was saying, like if it gets kids into watching baseball, but I don't think it does. I don't think it's translating to get people into Major League Baseball stadiums. I think because that is a different brand of baseball, or whatever you want to call it. I mean, it is baseball, but like they do things so differently. And to your point on the fan interaction, I don't think somebody's going to go to a Savannah Bananas game and go, you know what? I can't wait to go to a Rangers game, right? Or an Astros game. I just don't think that the correlation's there.
Well, there was something. It's not an apples to apples comparison, but there was a thought when Topgolf first came around that it would expand golf, right? It would create an entertainment like venue. Even though it doesn't have the same kind of fan interactions, it's a little different. But there was the thought of, well, this could maybe help grow the game because it's bringing it more into the city, and it's just it's making more fun and game like oriented and sports bar oriented. And Topgolf has, kind of fallen off a little bit in terms of declining. I think it peaks and valleys. When does Banana Ball peak? Is it now? Is it?
There's got to be. There's got to be a point.
Yeah, right. Where eventually you go. I mean, the Harlem Globetrotters peaked at one point. The
novelty
they're not.
will wear off.
Yeah, they're not in that same level. I mean, they still travel and they still do, worldwide tours, which is awesome. But they don't have the same level of.
But they're on ESPN now. That's the crazy.
Banana Ball. Yeah.
That's the crazy.
I think wrestling is too, though. I mean, it's and I think Banana Ball at least.
Now time out.
Hold on, Banana Ball at least has a level of it's not like the Globetrotters where there's a certain win. I mean, I think the Bananas have lost. I mean, it's baseball. You can't. No, it's hard to script. I mean, you can script it. I guess
they've got standings now as far as like the Banana Ball League.
It's not as the expectation every time you go to a Globetrotter game is you know what you're getting, right? It's the Globetrotters are going to win no matter what. I think with Banana Ball, it's not the same level of expectations. They could lose, so there's a little uncertainty to it. Which makes it a little more, I don't know, interesting to a certain element of the game outside of all the things that and the games within the games they play. You do have an element to, well, there's going to be a winner and a loser, and technically the Bananas may lose this game because they do play, I think, to win the game, the other team. It's unlike.
Somebody said it doesn't compare to Topgolf because Topgolf's oversaturated.
I do think so. At this point, yeah. I think there's a level to it where it's not as. I mean, remember when we went for your bachelor party in Dallas? And I was like, this is amazing.
Actually, I do remember that.
Yeah. Well, yes. We had a great time.
It was awesome.
But back when they were first coming along, Dallas had one. I think Nashville had one, but they weren't in every market. Now, I think they're it's kind of less. So if the Bananas start touring more and more, if they come through Little Rock a couple times a year, maybe it does lessen the novelty of it a little bit, like we've seen. All right.
Somebody from the 870 says, you're not going to know for years if it brings kids to baseball or softball. And I agree with that.
True.
Like, I mean, I just don't think right now it's some kid is going to be saying, I want to go to a Banana Ball game and say, you know what, next week let's go watch the Astros or the Rangers.
It's a much different game.
Yeah.
If they think that's what they're going to be getting and they go into an MLB game, they'll be sorely disappointed.
11:48. When we come back, we'll talk some college football and then get you set for the lunchtime hour. This is The Zone.
And when I tell you that you're beautiful, you can't be sure. Cause he don't seem to want you back, and it's got you asking. So all you see is what you lack and not what you pack.
Brewski's is serving it up early with lunch and happy hour kicking off at 11 every single day. Catch every pitch, every hit with your home for college baseball all season long with wall-to-wall TVs and game sound on. And don't forget, it's crawfish season at Brewski's North every Thursday at 6 p.m. for hot, fresh crawfish with all the fixins. Served till it's gone. Brewski's Pub and Grub, your home for lunch, happy hour, and late night.
I'm Alan LeVar. For more than 30 years, when Arkansans have been injured in a crash, they've heard one simple line: hurt in a car, call LeVar. But it's more than a slogan. It means personal attention from my team. We take on the insurance companies for you, and if you're hurt and can't travel, I'll come to you. Your consultation is always free, always confidential, and there's no fee unless we win. Hurt in a car, call LeVar. Arkansas strong for more than 30 years.
LeVar Law, Injury and Accident Lawyers. Arkansas built, Arkansas trusted.
FanDuel is giving you better payouts on same-game parlays all NBA playoffs long. With more ways to build and more value every time you play, you can stack your picks your way for every game, every matchup, and every moment. From spreads to player points to three-pointers and more. So whether you think Wembanyama is going to go for 40, 10, and 20 assists, or you think he's going to get shut down by the opponent, you can make your wagers at FanDuel. If you're rooting for the top seeds to go all the way, or you're hoping that an underdog upsets them in the playoffs, FanDuel's got you covered. Build it all into one same-game parlay and go for bigger payouts. If you're betting same-game parlays this NBA postseason, you should be betting them on FanDuel. More options, better payouts, all NBA playoffs long. All you have to do is head to FanDuel.com/Arkansas to get started. FanDuel, an official partner of the NBA. Play your game. You must be 21 and up and present in Arkansas. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
When the unthinkable happens to your home or business, whether it's damage from smoke, water, fire, or mold, let Rainbow Restoration make you whole again. Their extensively trained team, state-of-the-art equipment, and 24/7 rapid response will help get your life back on track fast. Because this isn't just their service area, it's their home. When you need them, find them at ArkansasRestorationExperts.com. Rainbow Restoration, where they restore, you recover. Services performed by an independently owned and operated franchise.
Johnston's Home Center in Benton is your one-stop shop for appliances, bedding, lawn care, and sewing. Speaking of appliances, Johnston's Home Center has a wide selection of home appliances for cooking, cleanup, laundry, and refrigeration. Johnston's also has mattresses, so you can get a good night's sleep, plus a wide selection of vacuums to keep your home classy and clean. Johnston's Home Center, 1421 Military Road in Benton, or on the web at johnstonsHomecenter.com. If they don't have it, you probably don't need it.
Justin Anker for my friends at Cash in downtown Little Rock. Lunch, dinner, special events, they've got you covered across the board. And not a lot of places can say that, but Cash can. And if you are planning a special event for the summer or the fall, now's the time to get on it. And certainly if you've got a holiday party that you want to get on the books, absolutely need to get that done today. 501-850-0265. You're not going to find a better spot for a special event. Upstairs, up to 150 people in that beautiful space, indoor and outdoor, overlooking the river market. And it comes with free valet parking, whether you're there for a special event or for dinner or for lunch. Cash is here to help. Online at CashLittleRock.com, C-A-C-H-E, LittleRock.com. And I love the fact that they've got lots of different offerings when it comes to lunch. You can get some lighter offerings, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. And then at dinner, if you want fine dining, a special place to take your special someone, Cash is the spot. But again, for special events, they've got the smaller room downstairs that holds about 30, up to 150 upstairs. It's a wonderful dining experience waiting for you at Cash in downtown Little Rock.
I love this text from the 501. Says, I'm with RJ on this one on the Nanner Ball because it kind of reminds you of that slapstick humor movie. So cheesy you can hardly watch it. I mean, it's once again, it's an Instagram thing. It's all about the Instagram reel. That's what they do it for. And that's kind of how they made their, and a lot of things that don't make sense on TikTok and Instagram, things like that, have become famous, right? That's essentially how they got their famous.
Yeah, I think what they did a great job of is just making it interactive.
Yeah.
Taking something that is America's pastime and saying we're going to deconstruct it a little bit.
Yeah.
Add fan elements to it that we haven't historically had, and man, he's built something. The question is when does the gravy train run out? And is he still on it, or is he offload it and make his bag, so to speak?
Yeah, his bag.
Yeah, so
where
he well, obviously, I think it was like $1 billion or something like that he was offered. Reportedly, I don't think any of it's been confirmed, but there have been reports that it was offered at $1 billion and they declined. I'm sitting there going, if there's anything with that B in front of you, just say.
Chris is like $50,000. I'll sell it to you.
Well, it depends on the yeah. Now 100. Now we're talking. That's the thing that he's going to have to figure out is at what point does he cash in and sell out, so to speak.
Yeah.
And say, you know what, had a good run. I'll let whatever private equity group wants to take this on, and that's probably going to end up ruining it. But at least my great grandchildren will be taken care of financially.
Hey, so we always talk about like how NIL is affecting college sports and like kids returning, getting the transfer portal, things like
absolutely.
that. So CBS put out this thing. They graded teams 1 through like 150 or whatever of teams in college football on where they should be ranked based on returning starters. Not so much of what they did last year. Not spending, not like
just starters.
Just people returning back from the previous season.
Ooh, that's hard to do these days.
But CBS went through and it was
football or basketball? Sorry,
just football.
Okay,
just football.
Got it.
And which is even more difficult, right? So
how many new Arkansas kids?
So
50 something.
Well, so of the list, right? I think it was like 150 teams that they did all across football. So Arkansas comes in at 102. They've got 30% returning from last year's team. Arkansas State comes in at 36.
Okay, nice.
They're at 49%. But your top 10, USC's at number 10 at 56%. They went 9-4 last year. Air Force is at number 9 with 57%. Kind of saw
Way
that
to
one.
go. Is Coach Horton still there? I think he is.
I think he is. Delaware's at number 8 with 57%. So they went 7-6 last year. New Mexico, isn't that where Diego Pavi went?
Pavia?
Yeah, didn't that where he went? Isn't that your mic's
Todd
off.
Mike?
Oh, I have a problem with doing that. I believe you're correct. Yes, I
think
believe
he was
that's
in New
where
Mexico
he was before he went to Vanderbilt.
Yeah. Well, so they went 9-4 last year. They're returning 58% of their team that were starters. Now these are
New Mexico State is where he was.
Okay. Yeah. These are people that were starters either on the offense, defense, or special teams from last year's team that are coming back. Stanford, number 6 at 59%. They were 4-8 last year. Georgia at number 5. They're returning 61% of their team.
Man, they do for obvious reasons, not just financially, but they have a program that is just built to last for a long time. And everyone's just trying to take their players. The fact that they can retain that many is impressive.
Virginia Tech comes in at number 4 at 62%. They went 3-9. You would think
James Franklin, James Franklin coming into town though. That helps.
That helps.
I mean, he's a good recruiter. I'm sure the ones he wanted probably stayed.
Your top 3, BYU at 63%. They went 12-2 last year.
Wow.
Maryland at 65%. They went 4-8 last year. And your number 1 team is Notre Dame at 66%. They returned 57% of their offense and 73% of their defense.
They lost some key people, but I sense a revenge tour coming this year.
But these are starters once again.
Yeah.
That got snaps from last year.
Yeah. Well, they lost their top 2 running backs, right? It wasn't just Love. It was the other kid was great too, and he went pretty high in the draft. So, I think Notre Dame Revenge Tour 2026 is a pretty good bet.
I still don't like
see
Miami.
what they are in the FanDuel app in terms of odds to win it all. I would think they're pretty high.
They're always, though.
They're going to be in the top.
Aren't they
top
always
10.
in the top 5
Yeah,
usually?
they probably. Yeah, probably so.
Hey, when we come back, the segment that I've never traditionally been good at on this show, birthday trivia. We're going to have to do that when we come back. I'm going to read out the birthdays and try to describe these to you. It's never gone well for me, but we're going to try it when we come back.
Plus 700, by the way, if you want Notre Dame right now to win it all.
I might take that.
Not bad.
Tennis fans, get ready for world-class tennis at the UAMS Health Little Rock Open. Presented by the Worsham Law Firm, May 24th through May 31st at the Rebsamen Tennis Center in Little Rock. Exciting hardcourt action on the ATP Challenger Tour. Admission is free. The tournament benefits the bone marrow transplant program at the UAMS Winthrop P. Rockefeller Cancer Institute. For more information, visit littlerockopen.com. littlerockopen.com.
Shipments of spring and summer fashions are arriving at Bill & Sword. That means swimwear from Saks, Peter Noir golf wear and shirts, Johnny O's store within a store. Be sure to check out the Faraday line and Martin Dingman shoes and leather goods. So hurry in for a great value on quality men's clothing at Bill & Sword for your spring and summer items, and you'll look fantastic. Bill & Sword, 1011 Oak Street in downtown Conway on Facebook and Instagram.
If you don't already have the Bet Saracen Sports Wager app, download it today from the app stores or go to BetSaracen.com. Bet Saracen is Arkansas's favorite sports betting app.
Don't get sidetracked.
That man is playing Galaga.
We'll keep you on course.
Thought we wouldn't notice, but we did.
103.7 The Buzz. Buzz News with KARK's Gary Burton Jr.
Cleanup of a highly toxic chemical is underway in Fort Smith. That's around 125 gallons of sulfuric acid and another chemical spilled onto Highway 271 on Saturday. Sebastian County Emergency Management says a ruptured tank at C&S Chemicals caused a leak and damage to other tanks and plumbing. Hazmat crews were able to contain it, but officials say the chemicals leaked into the storm drainage system. But there is no immediate threat or concern to the public. Air monitoring and environmental assessments are also being conducted. Thankfully, no injuries have been reported. In other news, West Helena police are still searching for a 14-year-old boy who's been missing for weeks. Isaiah Trotter was last seen on April 13th. Police say he got off the bus on Southland Road, but his family hasn't seen him since. He was wearing a red shirt, blue slacks, and black and white Adidas shoes. Anyone who has seen him should call police. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm KRK's Gary Burton Jr.
Get in the conversation with live fan feedback at 1037thebuzz.com, presented on The Zone by Rainbow Restoration. When the unthinkable happens to your home or business, damage from water, smoke, fire, or mold, let Rainbow Restoration make you whole again. ArkansasRestorationExperts.com. They restore, you recover.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
It's going to be a mostly sunny, warm, and breezy Monday. High of 82, southwest winds 10 to 20 miles per hour. Tonight, though, there will be increasing clouds and a chance of showers and thunderstorms. About a 30% chance of rain tonight and a low of 62. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Are you hungry? Something new, $25, all you can eat, sushi rolls, soup, salad, Benihana rice. Come at Benihana's Monday through Thursday.
It's Justin Acree for Coffin by Design West. Shop with the local folks and get exactly what you want. You can also shop from the convenience of your own home by going to kaufmanlumber.com. There's an online store with over 800,000 items in inventory that can be delivered straight to your front door. Items in inventory include everything from hardware to housewares, heating and cooling supplies, lawn and garden tools, sporting goods, store and office supplies, and there's a huge range of products in each area available. So go by their store in West Little Rock at 14900 Cantrell Road or do your shopping online at kaufmanlumber.com.
Is your yard something you'd like to improve and make better? At Acadie's Touch Landscaping, they bring precision and craftsmanship to every project, from drain work that protects your property to retaining walls, decks, and fencing built to last. They also install synthetic turf and custom flower beds for low maintenance, year-round beauty. One team done right the first time. Call 501-794-2770. That's 501-794-2770.
Razorback Camper Sales in Hot Springs is having a huge inventory liquidation sale. All in-stock travel trailers and fifth wheels are being offered at drastically reduced prices. These are the best deals of the year. One of the many great deals is a 26-foot Salem with bunk beds, power awning, plywood floor, and much more for only $21,997 or $235 a month. Now is the time to buy. All these great deals can be seen at RazorbackCampersales.com.
This is the Pigskin Preacher, bringing you the word. It makes me sad to read the order that Secretary of Defense Robert McNamara signed to start the withdrawal of U.S. troops from Vietnam, only to have that order canceled when JFK was assassinated and Johnson immediately reversed the action. 58,000 Americans would die, effectively for nothing. My uncle was one of them. Lives were sacrificed. Families were destroyed, and for what cause? Exactly. May God bless all of our Vietnam veterans and their families. Double B supports our troops and is thankful for their patronage. All 34 Double B stores over Arkansas appreciate what our soldiers and veterans mean, both to Arkansas and also to the nation. Double B's. It's where you gas it, grab it, and go. That's Double B's.
Chris Kane joins Morning Mayhem each Monday to mix it up with the guys. Chris Kane on Morning Mayhem is presented by Trader Bill's. Trader Bill's, your one-stop shop for all things lake.
Around here, reputation matters. That's why homeowners and business owners turn to the professionals at CertaPro Painters for their painting projects. From detailed residential painting to professionally managed commercial projects, our crews deliver craftsmanship that protects your investment and enhances curb appeal. Spring weather won't last forever, and neither will the open slots on the schedule. If painting is on your list this year, now's the time. Call CertaPro Painters or visit CertaPro.com and reserve your spring project today. That's Certa with a C. CertaPro Painters, that's painting happy.
Chevy trucks have you covered when the road takes you from smooth sailing to Chevy Colorado will eat up some of the toughest terrains with 5 available drive modes. And Silverado and Silverado HD have the muscle to take you out for some serious with multiple engine options and impressive towing. While Silverado EV is the perfect combo of performance and capability, making it a snap to hitch up this electric truck and hit the road. Wherever the road leads, Chevy trucks are right there with you. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
Hey guys, it's Dee Dee from Ava Bella Day Spa. Guess what's right around the corner? Yep, Mother's Day. And we have the special packages for you. The Mama Time for $100. All the way up to the Mom and Me, where 2 of you get to come into the spa. Go to avabelladayspa.com, click on Instant Gift Certificates. You can print it off or send it right to the recipient. Or come on in our shop, 301 North Shackleford Road, Suite C3. That's Ava Bella Day Spa.
You're in the zone. Arkansas's longest-running midday sports talk show. Coming to you live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studio. Oaklawn, Arkansas's only casino resort.
10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, 100% reason to remember the name.
Now, here's your host, Justin Acri, on the Buzz Radio Network.
I had an epiphany during the break.
Spell epiphany.
I'm not, but since Chris wants toddlers to get paid, Chris, if you would like to sponsor the Diamondback softball team that Addison's on, as she's taking NIL deals now.
Oh, is she?
If you would like to pay for,
it'd be a great deal. You know, Delta Solar. We love sunshine.
Yeah.
Obviously, you don't play in bad weather.
I've thought through this whole thing.
There may be an avenue here.
We could put Delta Solar.
What's the package look like?
We could put you on the jersey.
You put the patch. Get a patch on the jersey.
Yeah. But if it's just for Addison, though, if you just want to do that, like an NIL deal, we'll have to think something else.
Well, to go to UCA. I'll do that.
No, I'm just talking about NIL.
No. Eventually,
I'm talking about NIL right now.
I'm making the investment now in her collegiate future because she's won how many tournaments?
We're up to like 23.
Look at
or
this.
Something. Yeah.
Are they just making up tournaments for kids these days?
No,
you can't win
we
23 tournaments at 8 years old.
No, it's collectively over time. But I mean, that's not the point. Here's the thing: you want to give the bag to a kid. So I'm giving you the opportunity through Delta Solar to be.
Crucify me because I want to pay people. Yep. That's it.
Just throwing it out there.
I'm telling you right now, if Addison was about to go to college and someone came up and said, "Hey, we're going to pay 6 figures for her to go to college," you're telling me
after her senior
you've
year.
had 2 hours to think about
that money
this.
will be there after her senior year.
Okay.
It will be.
Okay.
If she's as good as what she was whenever they're offering, like, yeah, it should be good.
Okay.
Provided she doesn't get injured.
There you go.
But I mean, that's just the risk you take when you play sports.
That's it.
Or
you could eliminate that risk and go now. See,
okay,
don't worry about
I'm
it.
not getting
think
back
about
into
it.
this.
Think about it.
I think we have
Todd, what do we got to get into this hour again? We said birthday trivia.
Entertainment
Acre
report.
free zone, by the way, for those who are missing Justin. He's at the beach this weekend.
So we have the entertainment report.
Yes.
We have birthday trivia.
Okay.
And we'll have what's on tap.
Okay.
And we've still got to do game balls and jock straps.
Oh, my goodness. We got a lot to do. All right, what are we starting with?
Okay, well, I guess hit the Hollywood music.
Let's go.
Today's entertainment report is brought to you by Bell & Sword Gentlemen's Clothing in Conway. Check them out on Facebook and Instagram or stop by Bell & Sword's new and larger location at 1011 Oak Street.
Okay, first up, David Lee Roth. You know the song Jump? You know that you're shaking your head.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, Todd.
No, I'm shaking yes.
I know. Well, just to verify that he knows Jump. You find it? Okay. Play that real fast.
Jump.
I guess on the second button bar, maybe you can do it on 2. I don't know. There we go.
Yeah.
So you know this song,
ahead,
right?
Jump. Yeah.
Okay. So there's been a lot of speculation on this song, on why it was made, who it was for. It was it's a wildly popular song. So in a recent Billboard interview at Stagecoach, David Lee Roth comes out and he wanted to set the record straight. He said, "You know what? For everybody that likes this song, it was not meant for you. It was meant for girls only." He said that he purposely licensed the music only to contact sports that are girl-friendly, that involve commercials and movies. I don't know what that means, but he also said he wanted this song to be in you remember that TV show Glee?
Yeah.
He envisioned
loves that show.
this song to be in like shows like that.
Okay.
And that's why he made it.
Huh.
If you ever wanted to know the history.
He thought truly, I'm going to make this not for now, but for future generations to enjoy.
Yes.
Okay.
That was the back end on why he made that. Why you might care, I don't know, but that's what Billboard put out there. So
okay, I got a story for you.
Okay.
Big Ten did their distributions.
Yeah, like the rev share.
To the 18 members.
Oh, yeah, okay, that, yeah.
Yep. Fiscal year ending June 30th, 2025. $1.37 billion.
To each school?
No.
That was the total.
That was the total.
That's the total bag?
Total bag. The purse, you might say. $490 million increase over the distribution from the prior fiscal year, and it comes on the heels of the SEC distributing $1.03 billion in February. $1.37 billion to 18 members. RJ, quick math. What's that come out to? Come on!
I need a calculator.
I know. You got one right in front of you. Remember when teachers used to say all the time,
don't use your calculator.
You're not going to be able to take that with you one day.
Yeah.
Actually,
now
we are.
And they're on your phone even.
Yeah.
$76 million per school.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's part of the, but isn't that part of the rev share though? Like to the.
Well, I mean, that's what's distributed. I don't know what is shared to the.
But I think, and I could be wrong.
Based on
But I think the players
there is a portion of that
that
gets distributed
like
to
the TV stuff and everything like that. Yeah.
Wasn't it decided like some of the bigger power forward programs?
Yeah.
It was like in the low 20s, I believe.
Yeah,
They're
it's
be sharing
20% buy-in or something.
Well, I thought it was like 20-something million, something in the early 20s.
I remember the number 20, like you're remembering. I just don't remember how it correlates.
Yeah. So there you go.
Okay.
$1.37 billion.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Is that? I'm assuming that's the most by any conference.
It is, yes, ahead of the SEC.
Yeah. Okay. This weekend at the box office. Is this a segment that we're supposed to do later?
Yes.
Oh.
No.
No, this is now.
It can be now.
It's now.
Okay.
You're fine. Box
Good.
office is fine.
I got to know the
cover
rules.
Box office on the Zone Entertainment Report.
I got to know the rules of this game. You can hit that music
Yes,
again.
I
But
will hit that music.
The Devil Wears Prada 2 dominates with $77 million in their opening day. It exceeded all projections. The film domestically made $27.5 million. You add in the all the international markets, they are saying worldwide the movie could make $233.6 million.
Pretty good. Pretty good. I heard Michael was also very good. Where did
that
that
was
come
number
in?
that was number 2 at $54 million. Then
Okay.
the Super Mario Galaxy movie.
Did you take the kids to that one yet?
Nope, I hadn't been in the movies in a hot minute.
Okay, it was good.
It came in at third at 12.1. Project Hail Mary came in at fourth at 8.5, and then Hokum.
Yeah, it's a horror movie. I've heard good things about Project Hail Mary. Haven't seen it.
Is it bad that we don't go to the movies anymore?
No,
like
I don't
we
think it's bad.
we'll pay the $20 to stream it online at the house.
Yeah. No, I at this point I just go for if the kids want to see a movie like Mario. Again, it's like the Banana Bowl thing. Am I going? Probably not. But if the kids are going, if the kids want to go, it's like, okay, yeah, let's do it. I'm in.
One night we actually did the streaming at our house. Right? I don't remember what movie it was, but I think it was F1 maybe. And we were gonna I went to the movie theater, got the popcorn, walked out, brought it home, and we had movie theater popcorn at the house.
You're absurd. You know, you got to go to the movies now for the buckets.
I was on the way.
You got to go for the buckets. So they have these special buckets.
Yeah.
This is like you talk about like, all right, what's a dumb purchase you make? Like what's something, think about this while I'm telling you what's something you're like, I know this is dumb. I fully acknowledge the stupidity of this purchase, but I'm doing it anyway because it's fun to me. Mine is popcorn buckets. I got a Jaws one. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
It is a shark that the mouth opens up and you put the popcorn on the inside.
Okay.
Fantastic. I got that one. And then the kids wanted a Wicked one when we took them to Wicked.
Yeah.
And then Super Mario. And I think we have one. Oh, and then what's the other one? The Minecraft movie. We got one of those. It's kind of 3D. And Jurassic World, we got one of those too. Doubles is a great trash can, by the way, for the kids' bedroom. Dumb purchase. That's my dumb purchase. I purchased popcorn buckets for movies that are themed.
I do a lot of dumb purchases. Like I am the guy that sees something on Facebook and buys it off Facebook or Instagram.
No matter what.
My wife,
if it looks good,
she wears me out because I'm like, man, that's a great ad. That looks cool. I'm gonna buy it. $19.99. Boom. And I buy it. And so, the thing that
Do you ever get it and the quality is
100%,
garbage compared to what you saw?
100%. Yeah. But the thing I recently got, so stupid. It was stupid, but I had to buy the 4-pack because we all had to have one. But it's the fully automatic water gun.
You sent me that like a year ago.
Y'all.
And you were like, you got to get this.
Dude,
Does it work?
It's so great.
Does it work?
It is
because it
legit.
looks like something that's going to die after like 2 uses.
It charges, so there's no batteries required.
So it fills up automatically. I've seen, if you've been on Facebook in the last year, you've probably seen.
Well,
this
no,
thing.
I didn't get the one that fills up automatically.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
I got the one that's a handheld, and it's got a magazine full of water in the bottom of it. And you can see the magazine go out, and it's like pew 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 pew.
How far does it shoot? Like 20 feet?
No, yeah, it gets some range.
Like pretty good?
Yeah, no, it's got some range on it. But yes, I bought that on
Dumb
Facebook.
purchase, but you know what? Not dumb to you.
But you know what? My kids and I, we love them. Like we'll run around the house and shoot each other.
That's not dumb.
That's
not dumb.
But I do this all the time. Like Facebook is terrible for me.
Well, I bet you Instagram is the same for your wife because
she didn't buy anything on there.
Really?
Like will not. Now she'll send it to me.
She's in the 1% then.
She sends it to me and says, "What do you think about this?" Hoping that I'll buy it.
Instagram is a pitfall.
But Apple Pay changed the game for me.
For wives shopping, Instagram is a pitfall. Absolutely.
Yeah. No, I'm telling you, man. I've got friends that do like because I'm not on TikTok. I don't do that. Like I just don't.
Yeah.
But apparently there's like a TikTok marketplace,
TikTok shop,
or TikTok shop, and like apparently you can get all kinds of cool stuff.
No idea but anything about it.
I don't. And this is
Facebook Marketplace.
This is totally not
really good.
Entertainment Report stuff, but I'm just telling you right now, like I love if you want to sell something like and get a good deal. I love the marketplace on Facebook. I literally scan Facebook Marketplace like it used to be Craigslist, and I will scan it every day trying to find something on there that I don't need.
But to circle back to something that you might actually want to get in on here, Chris, I know that for the upcoming Masters of the Universe movie, there are going to be specialized buckets for that. Like
Right.
they're going to have one for Castle Grayskull. There's one that's, I guess, like He-Man's sword.
Castle Grayskull?
Yes, a Castle Grayskull popcorn bucket. And there are people that are going to buy these buckets with no popcorn in them and kept them in whatever wrapper they come in because they're going to go on the secondary market and get like 3-4 times whatever they buy it for.
Did you guys see this over the weekend? This ties in entertainment. I promise it all loops
Yeah.
back. The Carolina Hurricanes debuted the beer skate this past weekend. So there's been a beer saber for the Buffalo Sabres,
Yeah.
which is the sword, and you put the beer in.
Yeah.
They have debuted a beer skate. I'm showing you the video right now so you guys can see it. It goes for $19, and then if you put any beer in, it's another $12.
Oh, that's cool.
They sold out.
As they should.
This is going to be...
That would be a dumb purchase, though.
Right, but this is going to be the future of dumb purchases that we all make because, oh, wow, who wouldn't want to drink out of a hockey skate at a game or any other type of themed... Like, if they make these for footballs, you know we're drinking out of footballs at a football
Well, you
game.
know, you remember the movie...
Or a baseball bat.
Okay.
Absolutely. I've seen those before. Those are great.
Once again, I'm not good with names of movies, but I remember this scene.
Das Boot.
Das Boot!
Beer Fest.
That's the movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the equivalent.
That is it. Das Skate. I know.
Das Skate.
So this is what I believe, like when you talk about the movies, dumb purchases, yeah, I'll make a movie. If I go to a hockey arena and they have this, I'm in. Absolutely.
100.
I'm using it at home.
So it's $19 for the skate.
For the skate, and then
it's
$12 if you put beer in it. So you spend about $30. It's,
$32,
yeah.
yeah.
But you know
31
what?
tax.
You're getting the most unique drinking cup ever.
Because you know,
and I'm taking it home and using it all the time.
You know how some people, you'll go to a game and they'll give you the souvenir cup?
Right.
And half the time you leave it behind.
Oh, no, I take those home. They're great.
Do you?
Great utility cups. Oh, yeah.
You save them.
I think I have one with Bielema on it still. Somewhere in the cupboard. Oh, yeah.
See, I don't save them. I get them because they're bigger.
Well, they are, yes.
And so, I don't have to go to the concession stand as much.
They're great utility cups for home.
So you save them.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Now, my kid will save, the Disney on Ice souvenir cup, right?
Those things are an abomination. They just fill up cabinet space.
They
They
do.
never use them. They take up twice the amount of space as another cup. Oh, I know. We've got several characters in our cupboard right now, and I'm just like, yep, of course. I just need to get rid of those. Anyway, all right, what's your next story?
Firehouse Subs. When was the last time you had Firehouse Subs?
On the road, UCA, it becomes a lunch opportunity with Acree and Steve-O. Yeah,
Really?
it's really good. Oh, yeah. If we see one nearby the stadium, we're stopping.
And I'm sorry, Leslie, for giving a sponsor shout out that's not a sponsor, but it's a story in here.
Yeah, there you go.
Firehouse Subs right now offering free sandwiches to people named Mike.
Why?
Because
you're like, I didn't get that far in the story.
Their company president, Mike Hancock, they want to honor him, and it's going on Wednesday, May the 6th. Firehouse Subs will give away free medium steak and cheese melt sandwiches on May the 6th. 1,400 plus Firehouse locations across the country are doing this. Customers must present a valid ID showing that their name is actually Mike, Michael, Michelle.
Yeah,
one of
that
those
counts.
three.
Yeah, my uncle's a Michelle.
Or I think they're
From
doing
Canada.
others like Michaela and a couple of others. If I remember
Each person,
reading correctly.
each person can claim one free sandwich featuring the chain's new recipe with the flame-seared USDA Choice Prime Rib.
See, you can get a little confusing because of Jersey Mike's. You would think Jersey
I
Mike's would
thought
do
that's what
something
I
like
originally
that.
thought it
When
was.
I
It was
first
a
saw
dig
the
at
story,
Jersey
I was
Mike.
like, this is a misprint. It's got to be Jersey Mike's. But you know what? I mean,
So on Wednesday, you'll be hosting the Zone on Wednesday.
I will be, yes. Yes, me and Trey Reed.
Go get a fake ID and get your free Firehouse sub, Mike Kane.
No, I don't think that's worth using a fake ID for.
No, it's not.
Do you ever? I think the statute
Yes.
of limitations is up.
It is.
Yep.
Yes, I
Yes.
did.
Yeah.
Yes, I
college.
did.
So we can all relate to what happened to the Minnesota quarterback over the weekend up in Fayetteville.
Oh, Drake Lindsay?
Yes. Yes.
And at what point, okay.
That we.
Okay.
And here we spiral out of entertainment into.
No, but at what point, when a kid uses his fake ID, do we not put his mugshot on Facebook? And so just say, you know what? We'll give you your ticket. You got in trouble. Like, at what point do we say, okay, Fayetteville PD, we're not going to blast this dude on Facebook for using a fake ID?
I feel like Washington County prides itself.
They do.
on
100.
making it known if anyone has so much of a jaywalking incident in the Fayetteville Square,
It's
Washington
so-
County
it's
will make
so-
sure you are.
And I'm not saying he shouldn't have gotten cited. I'm not saying anything like that. But what I am saying is, come on, Washington County. We do not need to put his mugshot
They're notorious for it.
on Facebook.
They take extra pride up there in that county of making sure that the small, whether it's the smallest or largest offense, will get publicized.
But I
That's
will
just what
say,
they do.
when Baker Mayfield was on there, it was
Well,
kinda
see,
awesome.
and when the video came out too, that's the other thing. When you got the video of him running and getting, I mean, that adds to it.
he
There's a
got
whole
in trouble for using a fake ID.
Yeah, I know. I mean, that's
a lot of athletes this weekend got in trouble. You know, the kid, the offensive lineman from
they went to LSU first and then now Ole Miss.
He's an Arkansas kid.
Yeah, I saw that.
Was doing 120 or something over in Eastern Arkansas. His way to Little Rock.
Oh,
got
yeah.
pulled over by Arkansas State Police, and it was a thing.
Yeah, can't do that. Yeah. Especially I-40 is terrifying.
And the roads aren't that great.
No. There's enough carnage on I-40. If you look next time you look at the barriers on I-40, especially whenever you're leaving Little Rock or getting close to Memphis or vice versa, it is nothing but mangled metal on the side of the road. It is. I mean, it's essentially a warning. This is the Mad Max Fury Road of interstates in the southeast. Is I-40 between Memphis and Little Rock.
He said the carnage.
Oh, it is nothing. It looks like something. If you took it to a scrapyard, they go, I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. Yeah, you can get out of here.
And here I thought Carhenge was in eastern Nebraska.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, wow. It's already at 12:24. We got to do birthdays.
Oh, yeah. Let's go.
Yeah, we
All
do.
right,
We
let's
do
go.
need
Sorry.
a couple of players. 661-1037 for birthday trivia today, gentlemen. We are playing for 2 baseball tickets to see Arkansas, Oklahoma on Sunday.
Okay.
So we need 2 players. 501-661-1037.
Okay. And I am going to do my best, by the way, on describing these people for you.
That should be interesting.
No, this is going to be the most entertaining part of the entertainment report, is me trying to figure this out. But I think I can do it. We've got a full call board,
fully lit up.
Are we doing two or one?
We're doing 2 because it'll be me versus.
Oh
Chris.
yeah. Okay. So who do we have on the online?
All right,
one?
they're being answered right now.
They're being.
Oh, he's getting them right now.
They're being answered.
Yeah, they're being called. They're being screened and called. There we go. Being typed in. We've got Corey on line 2.
Corey's going to go with Chris.
Okay, that'll work.
And then whoever's on line 1 will go with Todd.
Okay, all right. So there we go. Line 1, you're currently anonymous, but you're with Todd. Corey, you're with me. I'm sorry.
Or if line 1 doesn't answer, we'll go.
All right,
there we go, Matt.
All right, let's play the liner.
Okay, here we go.
Birthday Trivia in the Zone is brought to you by Brewski's Pub and Grub. Your home for lunch, happy hour, and late night. With locations in Little Rock and North Little Rock. Come get your grub on.
Okay, here we go. We've got a lot, but I'm not doing all these because I don't know who half these people are. The first one up. Are you guys ready?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Ready.
This former boy band member.
Justin Timberlake.
No. He rose to
Nick
fame
Lachey.
as the bass singer for the multi-platinum selling boy band NSYNC.
JC,
Joey Fatone.
Yeah, JC. Oh, it is. Right? Is it Joey Fatone?
No, it's not.
JC Chazé.
No.
Chris Kirkpatrick.
No, Bass.
Bass.
He said it.
Oh, there
Lance
we go.
Bass.
Okay.
I kind of gave it away. Okay, how old is Lance
Did you
Bass?
say bass? Is that what it said?
Yeah, it says
Okay.
as the bass. That's what the thing said.
He sang bass.
sang
but his last
bass.
name is Bass.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
that's what it said on the Wikipedia.
No idea. I didn't know that. That's a fun fact.
You learn something new every day.
All right, what do you
Okay,
got?
how old is Mr. Bass or Bass today?
Lance Bass is going to be 46.
No.
42.
No, he's 47. 47.
Chris-
You know he's from Laurel, Mississippi?
No.
Yeah. How about that?
Well, Timberlake's from Memphis, I think. So I wonder
Yeah.
where the rest of them are from. All right, what's
Okay,
next?
up next. This female sportscaster.
Holly Rowe.
No. She
Erin Andrews.
Yes, Erin Andrews. How old is Erin Andrews today?
Erin Andrews is 48.
Bingo Bango.
Oh.
Are we still doing that?
Yes.
Do we
Yeah.
still,
Oh,
do
yeah.
we- do we still say
Just
Bingo
still do
Bango?
the bingo bango.
Still
Yeah.
got a bingo
So
bango.
it's
Are you
1 to-
keeping score?
Yeah, it's 1-1.
Okay.
We've only done 2, so it's not hard.
Okay.
Well, yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, actually,
You get
it would
2
be,
for that,
I
right?
would, yeah, because I got Lance Bass, so that's 1.
Yeah.
And I got the bingo
Yeah.
bango.
Yeah. So 2 to
it's
1.
2 to 1.
2 to 1.
2 to
Yeah,
1. Okay.
See, look, I got this. Okay, this Canadian-American actor and comedian.
Mike Myers.
Who? No.
Uh,
He has his roles in Arrested Development.
Jason Bateman.
No. Blades of Glory.
Will Ferrell.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. He's a Canadian-American actor, comedian, producer.
Any other movies?
I don't know. The Lego Batman movie.
Will Arnett.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Dadgummit.
Chris. Look at there. How old is Will Arnett today? Might want to hit the music again.
Yeah.
Oh, yep.
Will Arnett is going to be 52.
No.
It's you.
So it's 2-2, by the way.
Okay.
Yes, 2-2.
What do you got?
Will Arnett would be 53.
No, he's 56. How about that? I didn't realize that. Okay, this country music singer.
Justin Moore.
No. I mean,
Brad Paisley.
I'm going to get his wiki pulled up.
Chris Stapleton.
No. He also is a gospel singer, songwriter,
Vince Gill.
multi-platinum artist. He
Um,
debuted his most of his success was in the mid 1980s. Let's see, he's still kind of there.
Still kind of there. That's a great description.
If I give you this song, I'm gonna give it. You're gonna. It's basically the first to get to it.
Okay.
3 Wooden Crosses.
Oh, jeez.
Okay. Forever and Ever, Amen.
Randy Travis.
Yes, Randy Travis. How old is Randy Travis today?
Todd.
Randy Travis is
3-3, by the way.
Yep.
78.
No.
77.
No, he's 67.
Okay. Wow.
Okay, well, we're a whole decade
Oh, boy.
Wow.
Sorry, Randy Travis.
And so it's 3-3. And I got to figure out who this last person is.
Oh,
Just
boy.
because, I mean, like, literally.
Because he needs the tiebreaker.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Got to figure out. It's
I
probably.
mean,
gonna
I
be
know who
someone.
it is. I just got to figure out how to describe him. Okay. It's a he, by the way. American singer, songwriter, and founding member of the Jackson 5.
Michael Jackson.
No.
Tito Jackson.
Tito's
passed.
Jermaine Jackson.
Who?
Jermaine Jackson.
No, it's not Jermaine. He is the. Let me get
People
it
are
pulled up.
screaming at the radios right now.
Yeah,
He's the Cooper Manning of the group.
was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
What does
for-
it start with?
Jay?
You said Jermaine already.
Let's see here.
Michael?
No. Yeah.
Oh, we know it's not Janet.
I know.
I know.
He was the high tenor singing voice of the Jackson 5. Boy, this was
All right,
a
just
terrible
give us a
tiebreaker.
name, and then we'll have to.
Jackie Jackson.
Jackie. Okay. All right. Now, age for Jackie. I'm going to say 72.
No.
75.
Bingo bango, tied with the win.
All right.
There we go.
Congratulations, Matt.
Matt wins it. So we're done.
At least it was on a bingo bango. Woo. You look stressed over there.
I'm telling you, that's the worst part of this show is doing those.
Acree makes it look effortless.
He does,
Yeah.
but once again, he's good at that. Like he's good at the whole
describing things.
Well, and the
Well, and
people that
generally
don't
speaking,
people
like
that
with the
nobody
Jack-
really knows. Like he's good at
audio clues also help.
Yeah,
sometimes.
that's true.
So, but the Will Arnett thing, I didn't realize he was 56.
Okay, so that was the only thing that surprised you.
Yeah, pretty much. And the fact that I got through it, like that was the other part that I was.
The sigh that you had after that was of such relief. You're just like,
I've been.
That was a mental marathon for you.
This is what not to do for you on Wednesday.
Yeah, really.
I have.
So I'm going to come in with like a little bio of each one.
I have. I've taken a beating over birthday trivia over the years.
I bet you.
I've just not been good at it.
Yeah.
I am not good at it, and we got through it.
Well, you had the morning show guys that would put you through the ringer on it.
Yeah.
You know.
We didn't do it as much, though, as what Acree does.
Well, but it's because when Basil asks things, he'll ask it to be like, all right, RJ, you should get this in 1 second.
3
Actually,
seconds.
less than 1 second. And here it is. 3, 2, 1, go.
No
and then
clue.
you're just like, I don't even know what the question is
clue.
anymore.
When we come back, who has the toughest college football schedule in the country? I got a top 10 list of.
It should be Arkansas about every year, but I'm sure it's someone different this year.
You know what? They're not even in the top 10.
What?
They're not even in the top 10.
I object without even seeing the list.
CBS Sports has the top 10 list.
Objection.
Of who has the most, or who has the toughest college football schedule.
I'm going to tell you why they're all wrong and why Arkansas is.
And I'm going to tell you why they came up with this.
Okay.
So we'll talk about that. Coming up next, right here on The Zone.
This is Sports Center.
6 of the 7 home runs Lazaro Montas has hit for the Arkansas Travelers have come in their series against Wichita, which ended Sunday with an 8-4 win. Montas got the Travs on the board in the first inning with a 2-run home run to right field. Charlie Pagliarini hit a 2-run home run of his own for the Travs. JT Arruda added a solo shot. Peyton Alford got the win in relief for Arkansas, allowing 1 hit in an inning and 2/3 with 4 strikeouts. The Travs are off today. They'll start a series against the Tulsa Drillers at Dickey Stevens Park tomorrow night. Checking the Major League scoreboard, the Chicago Cubs extended their home winning streak to 11 games. It's their longest such streak since 2008 after beating Arizona 8-4. I'm Todd Pierce for the Buzz Radio Network.
Johnston's Home Center in Benton is your one-stop shop for everything around your home. Save on ranges and cooktops, microwaves, grills and barbecues, washers, dryers, refrigerators, freezers, ice makers, trash compactors, bedding, recliners, sectional sofas, vacuums, and more. Outside your home, save on zero-turn mowers, leaf blowers, saws, and sprayers. All of this under one roof inside Johnston's Home Center in Benton off Military Road. Remember, if they don't have it at Johnston's, you probably don't need it.
Make Jim's Razorback Pizza your game day headquarters. Known for their amazing thin crust and Detroit-style deep dish pizzas, but don't pass up on their wings that were voted the best by AY Magazine. If you're looking for a great place to watch the game and the most accommodating service around, visit Jim's Razorback Pizza at Highway 10 just past Taylor Loop and the second location at the Morgan Maumelle exit. Jim's Razorback Pizza, proudly serving Central Arkansas for over 20 years.
River Valley Tractor is here to help you turn your dream projects into reality. You love your land, and you have plans for it. During Kubota Orange Days, you'll love the great deals on their versatile, reliable lineup. Stop in today for the best deals of the year. Now through June 30th, 0% financing available or save up to $5,500 on select compact tractors. Sale ends soon. Go to rivervalleytractor.com for more information.
Here's NASCAR Hall of Famer Mark Martin. As a race car driver for 40 years, I survived a lot of crashes. Not everyone can run into a wall at 200 miles an hour and walk away. Without a seatbelt, I wouldn't be alive today. Now I'm retired, back home in Arkansas driving my pickup. I'm shocked how many people aren't wearing seatbelts. Why risk your life when it only takes 2 seconds to buckle up? Take it from number 6. Buckle up, Arkansas.
A message from the Arkansas State Police Highway Safety Office.
It's Justin Acree for Gwatney Chevrolet. My friends in Jacksonville are standing by and ready to serve you. Same thing they've been doing since 1957. If you were looking for a car dealership that will take great care of you, give you great deals, handle your trade-in, and give you a great dollar amount for that, there's one place to go. Head north from the capital city, get off the James Street exit, and you are in business with my friends at Gwatney Chevrolet. This will be a business deal indeed, but they will treat you like family. That's why they've been such a great dealership for so long, and that's why people come back again and again. You can call them at 501-982-2102. You can see their inventory, all of it, online at GwatneyChevrolet.com. So if you want to peruse what they have to offer before you head out there to make the buying process a little more efficient, by golly, do it. But you're going to have a great experience. You're going to want to hang out there all day because you're going to get great service during the sale and after the sale. It's a family-friendly, helpful, no-pressure environment. They want you to come in, feel great about the experience, and drive off with a great car and a great experience. Gwatney Chevrolet is the dealership you want to do business with again and again. So head to Jacksonville and see our friends out on TPY Drive. Gwatney Chevrolet, driving trust every mile.
All right, 12:37, back in the zone. Chris Kane and RJ Hawk in today. Justin Acree out of town. Todd Pierce.
The music choice has been good today.
Yeah. Very apropos.
We went from like Limp
Bizkit
to Timberlake to...
Yeah. It's the throwback day.
We'll mix some Randy Travis in there.
I will tell you, I'm very bad about knowing what's new and hip in these days.
Me too.
In terms of music. If I watch the Grammys, it's like, man, I hope they have some throwback segments because... you know what I've done?
What?
I have reached the...
Get off my yard.
Well, not quite there, almost. I have reached, in terms of my entertainment, the Tommy Smith mentality.
Well, you like watch Me TV?
My version of Gunsmoke, though, is watching like Entourage and Boss,
my version of Gunsmoke.
My version of Gunsmoke. Is watching old shows. I don't watch new anymore. I'm done with the new. If you got a new show, I'm sorry, I'm probably out. I hear it all the time. So, if you watch this, it's like, is it new? They're like, yeah, it just came. I'm like, no, if I hadn't already started it yet.
So you don't watch Netflix or?
Oh, I do, but I don't watch the new stuff on those. I watch the old stuff.
Oh, see, I'm all about the new stuff. Like Cross, I love it. We binge shows new shows all the time because. And I've said this before.
I watch The West Wing.
I don't watch and this is partially why I don't know movie lines, I guess. But like once I've seen a movie once, I don't watch it again.
Oh man, I'm all about rewatching the movies.
No,
you know what I watched the other day? I watched Behind Enemy Lines with Owen Wilson.
Can't say I've seen it.
Gene Hackman.
Maybe I have.
It's good. It's not a highly acclaimed film, but I was like, you know what? I remember seeing this when I was like 13 years old. I remember it was good. Let's see if it holds up. Watched it.
I take that back. If Avengers is on, I'll watch.
You're watching Avengers.
Oh, I love Avengers.
It's almost too new for me. I'm done with Marvel. Any new Marvel stuff, I'm like, yeah, I'm out. The new thing with Doctor Doom and whatever's coming, I'm like, yeah, it's cool. I'm good. I'll rewatch some. I've turned into that. I've turned into the old man. I don't need to watch new. All the good stuff's already been made. I'll just rewatch it.
So my wife is 7 years younger than I am, right? And so it's kind of turned into a game because she will. You know how Basil says for the longest he never watched Old Yeller, right?
Yeah.
Well,
you didn't watch. You didn't show your kids that, did you?
No.
Okay,
no.
good.
Well, I mean,
it's traumatizing.
But like I'm kind of the same way. Like I just haven't. There's some movies that she'll go, I cannot believe this is a classic. I'm like, never saw it.
Never saw Old Yeller.
No, I've seen it since because they made me watch.
They bullied you into it, right?
Yeah. But like with her, she doesn't know old music. Right, and so
see, that's a great shared thing. You introduced her old music.
What was funny was
she introduces you to old movies.
She didn't know like Back in Black. We were at a concert. She heard it. She was like, "Never heard this before." What?
She must have only listened to country radio growing up.
Like, what?
That's the other thing. New country songs. Come on.
Well,
come on.
So
Don't hold a candle.
My kids
See,
and my wife.
I've reached the Tommy Smith.
I listen
New
to it.
New is bad, old is good.
This right here.
She never heard it before.
So we were at a concert, right? And you know how they play the pre-music before the concert starts? This is playing, and I'm like jamming out, like, yeah. And she's like, never heard it. Like, you could see on her face, she's like, what is this?
Like never even like, oh yeah,
And
I've
I
heard
said,
it. I
"You've
just don't
never
really
heard
know.
this?"
Never heard it.
And she's like,
Find that
can't
hard to
say-
believe.
can't say that I
you can
have.
accidentally hear this song walking around a mall growing up,
Right?
You know,
Or the grocery store.
Yeah, she's heard it
somewhere.
now. Like, I make sure to play like a bunch of old stuff for her. But then she in turn like makes
shows
fun of
you
me.
old movies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Because she's like, I cannot believe you've not seen this. Like, what was the one that we saw the other day? That what was it?
See, classic movies.
It was one that
there's
everybody.
elements to them that hold up to where you can watch them over and over. Maybe you watch a movie and you find new things about that movie.
Yeah.
That you go, oh wow, I didn't realize that the first time. Like there's different layers you can pull back from old movies.
Yeah.
That's what I love about them. I go, especially like now you watch even kids movies, like introducing my kids to what we watched as kids.
Mm-hmm.
There are things I can pick up on and go, oh, I didn't realize that. Like the hidden adult jokes in kids movies that they have. There's a whole nother layer to it.
And here's the other part about watching movies is that, like, a lot of you guys will like you, the hidden adult jokes that you
didn't get it.
I literally watch. I'm the dumbest guy in the world when it comes to watching movies because I'm just sitting there going, I just want to be entertained. Like, I don't want to have to read.
I know. You don't want meaning.
I
He
don't
doesn't want. He's like,
I do
spare
not-
me the meaning of movies.
I do not want to have to read between the lines on like.
You want Rambo. That's what you
Yes.
want. You want Rambo,
Yeah.
where there's no meaning
No,
here.
like,
It's just
I am
full
the
throttle,
and I'm admitting
metal.
I am the dumbest guy to watch a movie. If you want to, if there's a meaning that I have to like take from this, I'm not your guy.
No meaning.
I love the smell of napalm in the morning.
If I'm gonna watch it, like I want to be entertained. If I get like 30 minutes in and it's like
You're like less dialogue, less
yeah.
story for me, please.
My
I'm just here for the action.
My wife was watching a movie that there was sign language going on and you had to read subtitles. And we got like 20 minutes in this thing. I said, I'm out.
Wait, you don't read subtitles? How do you
No.
even watch anything?
No.
I don't think there's a thing I watch these days without subtitles. And mostly it's because of bad hearing. But like,
no.
Oh, no, you got to watch it with subtitles so you
Negative.
know what's going
I
on.
don't
Unless you
have to-
blare the volume.
I don't have time to read that. Let me listen. And
I do love the idea of reading is so you're like, I am not reading anything.
Here's the thing. I don't watch a movie to work. Like I just put it on.
Be passive.
Let me watch.
Read the fact.
Let me watch.
The fact that you're like, man, reading, that's work.
He doesn't need context, so the whole Colonel
No.
Jessup
No,
soliloquy loses all meaning for him.
No,
Which, by the way, would be great. Yes, to have
I
that.
don't need to sit there and go, okay, what are they trying to do here? Like, just spell it out for me.
Subtitles to me are a game changer in a viewing experience. I appreciate them more now, and I'm pretty sure 20 years from now, when I have to have some type of hearing aid device, it will go even further because that's total. I don't know how if there's no subtitles on, I'm like, what's going on? We got to pause this. I can't hear a thing.
On a regular movie, you watch subtitles
all the time. I even keep it. I don't care if it's on during sports.
Are you serious?
All the time.
You are not normal.
I have subtitles on all the time. If it's not on one of the, I only have 2 TVs in the house, but like if it's not on one, I'm like, all right, we got it. Hold on, pause. Need subtitles.
Okay. That opens up a whole new can of worms because like,
oh, I need them. I can't hear.
So like
very
you,
well.
I'm with you.
Part of my problem though is like I'm sitting there with my phone watching TV, like doing multiple things at once, and so like I'm not gonna sit there and read if I've got to read the show, like I'm out.
I do love the idea that read it. You're like, wait a second, read? No. That is what you were just like, no, reading is work.
No.
You can't just passively watch and read something. You're like, no. Turn that off. I can't do anything. Anything with subtitles, you're out. No way.
Like you can ask Bree, like if there's subtitles on it, I'm going somewhere else. Like I'm not doing it. I don't want it to be on the screen. I'll rewind it to hear what they had to say, but I'm not reading it.
You know what you wouldn't have to do? Rewind if you had subtitles because you could read it clearly.
Something else that doesn't have subtitles? Game balls and jock straps.
Game balls and jock straps are brought to you by A Caddy's Touch Landscape.
Josh Dickinson is a former PGA caddy, so he knows what good grass looks like. If you'd like to take your yard to the next level, then hit up Josh and his crew at A Caddy's Touch Landscape. 501-794-2770. Call today.
Okay, my game ball right now is going to Johnny Sausage for the text that he just sent.
Which is?
He says, of all the dumb stuff that comes out of RJ's mouth, he's spot on about subtitles in movies.
That's 3 positive affirmations he's been given today. Do you
Right.
realize that? He's on a roll.
The whole reason I don't read books is because, this is from the text, is because there are movies. Don't put books in my movies. 100%.
So don't yuck his yum is basically what he's saying.
Like,
basically.
That is the perfect text. He summarized everything I was trying to say.
My dad is listening, and he said, RJ said he doesn't want to read, but he immediately said, spell it out. Love my third son. Yes, that's it. You go, whoa, spell it out for me. Right after
Daddy
you said,
Kane,
I don't want to read.
Daddy Kane, I'm also upset about the tennis team, too. So,
yes.
Jason Peterson, I'm with RJ. I watch a movie. I don't want to read.
Well, excuse you, with all your perfect hearing over there. I'm just trying to even understand what's going on.
Exactly.
So I can't, for the hearing impaired, and you will get there one day. You wore these headphones for a long time. You've worn headphones for a long time.
I thought, once again, I'm saying this, and I'm in the mind, because usually what Chris, like, in my history of friendship with Chris Kane, like, usually I'm always in the minority on what he says, right?
Not always.
And I'm okay with that. Like, I'm okay with that. But then when we talk about this, and he goes, oh, I totally always have subtitles on when I watch my movies.
Have to.
I'm thinking,
I wouldn't know what's happening without it.
Wait a minute.
I need them.
Not that off.
I need them. No, you're getting a lot of people. I came to watch, not read. Yeah, no, there's a lot of folks commenting in on the text line.
RJ won't read movies, but he's reading his phone while watching a movie.
Thank you for pointing that out, Texter.
But it's not that I don't want to read. It's the fact that I'm there to visually watch a movie. Like, I don't want to have to read the script while I'm watching the movie.
You're not even watching the movie. You're reading your phone. As he just pointed out.
It's more scrolling.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
It's just scrolling.
Okay,
what are we doing again? Sorry.
Game balls and jockstraps.
It's brought to you by Caddy's Touch Landscaping. Thank you to Caddy's Touch Landscaping for bearing with us. Okay. Whew. All right. I've got mine. Do you want me to go first?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah,
I know
please.
RJ's still trying to find his.
I just gave mine.
Jockstrap, first of all, this weekend to not one, but 2 teams that were up 3-1 in their NBA playoff series and go down. That is the Boston Celtics and the Orlando Magic. So those are my jock straps. You're up 3-1. It's only happened, I think it's less than 20 times in NBA history. Teams have come back from 3-1 down to win a series, and it's now happened twice within a matter of a few days. My game ball is a bit obscure, but if you are on social media, particularly Twitter, which is just a horrible wasteland of a place that can sometimes be fun and funny, my game ball goes to the Razorback baseball Twitter account.
Yes.
There was a story that was published last week, and I believe it was a Daily Mail first. They picked it up. Ended up being something that was totally fabricated, but it, of course, was spread like a wildfire on social media about J.P. Morgan. And there was some verbiage used in some of the complaints that went viral, and Razorback baseball took something current and made it into a post that I just got to give them the tip of the cap to, if you will. They posted, I bet your little pitching staff doesn't have these cannons after beating Ole Miss Friday night. And I think they had 9 strikeouts at one point. So kudos to you. Razorback baseball, over 5 million views on this.
Wow.
In the engagement economy that social media currently is. They had a really good weekend, and that was a great post. So that's my game ball.
Okay, both my game ball and my jockstrap are baseball related. First, the jockstrap to the Cincinnati Reds, who walked 7 batters in a row on Saturday.
I saw that. Yeah,
tying a Major League Baseball record. Yeah, seven consecutive batters, and then a couple of local game balls. First to the Little Rock Trojans, who've already exceeded their 2025 win total. They are 5 wins shy of the program record.
Let's go, Coach Curry.
With 6 or 7 games to go.
Nice.
And then also want to give a quick game ball to UCA pitcher Hunter Alexander, who is now their career saves leader. He has 20 in his career.
That's outstanding. And UCA doing well. They lost the series this past weekend, but coming off a series win last weekend. But no, they're poised to have a good postseason
They are
run.
playing for first place this weekend.
Yep, they're poised
in
to
the
have a
ASUN
really good
Gold
run.
Division.
Yes.
So and once again, I came unprepared for game balls and jock straps because there was a lot on my heart today.
Yeah,
but,
of course.
My jock strap goes to the Las Vegas Raiders. You take quarterback Mendoza, right, with the first overall pick, right?
Yes.
Fernando Mendoza. You take him with the first pick, and immediately they go into rookie camp and says you're not going to be in the shotgun in this formation. We're going to work you under center. He has never gone under center in his college career at Indiana. And he said in his interview that he goes, this has been an adjustment to try to learn how to take a snap under center. Hopefully we'll make, he says it's like taking all the plays through a fire hose all at one time, as well as learning how to take a snap under center. My thing is like, if you're going to take him number 1 overall, I get that but play the system that he's used to. Right? Is that too much to ask?
I don't know if you want to tailor everything. Now, you want to tailor to his strengths, obviously, but I mean, it depends on what your system is. You want to create a system that works with his. So I don't know if, I know we got to take a break.
Yeah.
I think there's a happy medium there that they need to find because you want him to be successful immediately. Need it, even though you have Kirk Cousins.
If I may, I listen to 103.7 The Buzz while I read the news and weather on TV, closed captions.
There we go.
There you go. Okay, one more segment when we come back. What's on tap? What's on tap? That's what we're going to talk about next. Right here on The Zone.
Lost in the heat of it all.
106.7 Buzz 2 is your home for Arkansas Travs baseball. Hear every pitch, every crack of the bat on 106.7 Buzz 2. For the full calendar, go to Travs.com. It's the greatest game on dirt, and you can hear it all on 106.7 Buzz 2.
Roger Scott for Gravely Mowers here, working hard once again to make sure my lawn is lush, weed-free, and beautiful. And by working hard, of course, I mean watching Zach Eby mow it for me. Zach, tell the good folks hello. Hello. That's enough. Pay attention because you missed a spot. What he didn't tell you is that you can take your very own Gravely Mower home today at 0% interest over 48 months. That's right, 0% interest on both residential and commercial mowers. Now, Zach, tell them where they can go and get their very own Gravely Mower. Well, dude, just mow. Chapel Hardware in Pine Bluff or Triple C Sales and Service in Conway.
This is Justin Acree. If shoulder or elbow pain is affecting your daily life, the fellowship-trained physicians at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health are here to help. They offer advanced care for injuries, arthritis, rotator cuff problems, and more, helping you feel better, move better, and get back to everyday life. Call 501-686-TOSH today to schedule your appointment. That's 501-686-8674. The doctor will see you now.
Hello, folks. It's Frank Fletcher from the Fletcher Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram store right here in Sherwood. Well, you know, I looked this up, and we've been in business since 1989. That's a long time. You know, many dealers have come and gone. We believe our pricing policy and our service after the sale have served us well. As you know, folks, we post our sale prices, which we call green tags, right on the windshield. This way, everyone gets the same price, and there's no hoops or no negotiations to jump through to get to the bottom line. I don't like saying so many thousands off. That's very confusing. Off of what? And does that affect my interest rate? So I like to keep things simple. My promise is this: we will not be undersold. We value your time and your decision. Come visit us in Sherwood on Royden Road, or check us out with our green tag pricing on FletcherDeals.com. Thank you.
Around here, reputation matters. That's why homeowners and business owners turn to the professionals at CertaPro Painters for their painting projects. From detailed residential painting to professionally managed commercial projects, our crews deliver craftsmanship that protects your investment and enhances curb appeal. Spring weather won't last forever, and neither will the open slots on the schedule. If painting is on your list this year, now's the time. Call CertaPro Painters or visit CertaPro.com and reserve your spring project today. That's Certa with a C. CertaPro Painters. That's painting happy.
Fraud is on the rise, and scammers are getting more convincing every day. But remember this, your bank will never call you asking for your debit card number, expiration date, PIN, security code, or online banking login information. If you receive a message or call that feels off, trust your instincts. Hang up. Don't click. Don't respond. Instead, contact your bank directly using a number you know and trust. Protect your information. Protect your money. When in doubt, call your bank.
It's Justin Acree for Burroughs in Mr. Frank's, a long-standing, iconic luxury eyewear shop in the Heights. There are a lot of places to get eyewear, and if you just want to be average, that's an option. But if you want to stand out from the crowd, you go to the best. Burroughs and Mr. Frank's, family-owned and operated opticians that feature high-end designer eyewear that you're not going to find anywhere else. Brands like Cartier and Gucci, State Optical, Salt, and they get all of their lenses from high-tech lens crafter Zeiss. They make lenses for cameras and telescopes and microscopes and, of course, glasses. And you can only find them at Burroughs and Mr. Frank's. They do all the fitting and lab work right in their own store lab, so go by and see the team over there and get a design that fits your look. All Zeiss lenses have special properties as well. They're ground into the lens that protects your eyes from sun and light. They even have lenses for heavy computer use, and if you need protective eyewear for sports, they've got you covered there too. They also have top brands for sunglasses. It's all under one roof. It's Burroughs and Mr. Frank's, 5901 Street in the Heights.
What's on tap? Highlighting the biggest sporting events each day. With locations in Argenta, Breckenridge Village, Memphis, and Fayetteville. For more info, go to flywaybrewing.com. Fresh beer starts there.
This is what happens when you have.
Migration.
This is what happens when you have too many buttons and you wind up stepping over an introduction. So my apologies to Shots on that. What's on tap tonight? We've got Trojan Talk with Trey Shepp over on Buzz 2 starting at 6 o'clock. And then after Drive Time Sports here on the Buzz starting at 7, it's Ray Tucker's Arkansas Outdoors. Ray Tucker and Brian Hendricks will talk all things outdoors for you. Sports-wise tonight on television, you got the NBA playoffs, Sixers and Knicks in Game 1, Minnesota, and I guess I can't tell who they're playing. I believe it's Denver, but they'll have that.
Awesome. Wes Moore joins us now.
Yes.
Wes, we just found out that you also are a closed caption guy for your movies.
Yeah, always. That avoids having to rewind to figure out what they said.
See?
Because you already know what they said.
Finally an alibi. I finally got one. RJ's been getting texts.
We've been getting bombarded with texts. No, I don't use that's blasphemy. And clearly, you guys are the only two. What's going on with you guys today?
Busy day. Talking about the Diamond Hogs' huge victory yesterday. That was a cool moment right there. It's one of those that you hope can propel them for the rest of the season and lead to some big things. You already got Kahil Loy, the player of the week in the SEC. That was just announced. And, man, if he starts hitting the ball, watch out. That lineup gets a little deeper. We're going to talk baseball with Anthony Christensen from the Arkansas Democrat-Gazette. He was also in Fort Worth with the tennis team.
Yeah.
And so we're going to get the very latest on the tennis team with him. Matt Jones, WholeHogSports.com. He's at the Swatters Club right now with Dave Van Horn. Update from him and Matt Dinnerman from Oaklawn.
Yes.
We'll talk a little Kentucky Derby
and
the close of Oaklawn with him.
Awesome. Chris, been fun.
Has been fun, RJ. Until next time.
Beginnings and